I told them in the strongest of words to just do it.
You see, this is a we just do it kind of show.
Tight, yeah! Episode number 7.
Are you a boner guy?
Oh, I was a boner guy.
You know what? I miss penis.
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Is it going to be absolutely riveting? Is it going to change your life by any stretch? Probably not, but it's going to be at least entertaining, okay?
By the way, for those people that are in the back, remember to shut the fuck up.
Mental illness can literally drive you crazy.
I've been dying to say that.
Mario!
Cuz-a-roo. Slap-a-rooney.
It's showtime.
WATP.
WATP.
Yeah.
Hello, Robotics and Cut-Throughs. Welcome to another episode of Who Are These Podcasts, the only show that's doing it without Adam Bush. I'm your host, Carl. With me this week, the man who knows more about David Lee Roth than David Lee Roth forgot. It's Darren Paltrowitz. What's up, Darren?
Thank you for having me. An honor and a pleasure. And R.I.P. Adam Bush.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's fine. We're probably all better off. But thank you for being here. I think it's the second time on the program, of course, from Paltrowcast, his podcast. Also with me, the girl who could get a lot of contraband into a jail if she needed to. From Once Over with Kaylee, it's Lucy Tightbox is here.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Producer Chris is here as well.
You didn't tell me it was No Titty Wednesday.
Yeah, what do you do? On Shuli, it's like Titty Tuesdays you do, and then you come over here and it's like hide the boobs Wednesday?
Tits don't rhyme with Wednesday, Carl.
All right, we got to change the day we do this.
Luckily, that's a paper shirt.
Yes, Adam Bush is on assignment. He will not be here today. Please go to whoarethese.com, get our email address, voicemail number, link to the subreddit, link to our Discord server, link to our merchandise, link to our YouTube channel, and that link to Patreon and Supercast featuring 2 exclusive bonus episodes every single month. Of course, you can watch the unedited shows live or anytime thereafter. You get all the links, the Saturday shows that are behind the paywall, and you get reminders on Wednesdays as well. We encourage our listeners to give us 5 stars wherever you review podcasts, and then shit all over us in the comments section. Also, you can support the show today by going to supertip.gg/WATP, and we do appreciate that support. Participate as well with silly voices. We got to update some of these voices. I got to get Jerry Banfield on there. It's really easy to do if the guy just talks nonstop. It'd be very easy to get an AI version of Jerry, so we got to work on that. Chip, I think we still need to get Chip on there. Need to have a meeting with the crew, I think.
It's time.
It is time. You listening, Ad the editor? All right. Today's show, very exciting stuff. Ethan and Ralph didn't know the camera was on when we decided to have a yummy snack. Chad Zumock struck Patrick Melton's channel for a copyright violation as if he couldn't do enough to get people to turn against him. Jerry Banfield is letting AI give him the worst business ideas possible. Opie is now straight up begging for money while ignoring super chats about Ron, asking how much he's made in donations. Megan and Annie will be here for Is It Gay and Simon's Opie or Burr game. We got reviews and voicemails. But first, Kevin Spacey was on Club Random, and Bill Maher couldn't have handled it worse. Club Random, of course, is the show that Bill records out of his house. He has his Hollywood buddies come over, and they sit down and get drunk and high. Well, Bill shows up high, and then he proceeds to get drunk. And if the other person wants to drink, they can as well. Was it Richard Dreyfuss who almost fell out of his chair?
Yeah, he could have gotten lower to the floor. It was amazing.
Yes, it was pretty wild out there. So this is an interesting get. You know, Kevin Spacey, it was 2017 when the first news came out about sexual assault, sexual harassment. There was a 14-year-old actor that accused him of assaulting him. At first, he said, back in 2001, he claimed that this happened to him. He didn't name who it was. And then in 2017, he finally came out in BuzzFeed or something. Some article came out and he actually named Kevin Spacey. And then as soon as that happened, wow, lots of accusers all came out of the woodworks and said, oh, he's a creep to you too? Yeah, he also advanced on me and me and me. And so everywhere Kevin Spacey went, it seemed like he was creeping people out. And because of that, he hasn't really worked very much. He had a movie that he made that was shot, ready to go. Netflix won't put it out. And there's a lot of projects. Obviously, he got fired from House of Cards. And so he's kind of been banished. I know he was complaining about having to sell his house in Baltimore, or he wasn't making payments on it anymore. He claims to be very broke and poor, and woe is me. Kevin Spacey, I don't know if he's the victim If he's apologetic, it doesn't seem like he's very apologetic, unfortunately, which is pretty wild. But I know, Darren, you were very interested in this episode, and you've helped us out pulling clips and finding the things that are interesting. What did you pick up on from this?
So to give a little bit of a disclaimer, I'm not making fun of anyone who's been victimized. You don't want to victim shame, nothing like that. Bill Maher's one of the most successful comedians of all time. Peace and love, no autographs, peace and love. That said, he is a horrible podcaster. He doesn't listen to the people he's speaking with. He's a bad actor. And I think this is one of the best episodes ever for Who Are These Podcasts.
All right. Where do you want to begin with your clips?
I would say the introduction, I think it was around 51 seconds in, skipping that bad ad read about the introduction. Do we have that queued up?
I do. And I have your things numbered, not by time code. So,
okay, cool.
This is your number one.
And is Kevin Spacey really here?
Is Kevin Spacey really here? Well, you booked him and he agreed to be there. And it's your house, so I'm sure you saw him on the security camera coming in.
He's really high.
Opened the gate for him and everything. So this is their awkward encounter when they first meet up.
Thank you for having me.
Hey.
You kidding?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to talk to you. I mean, I was so excited all day because I don't see you. Obviously, there are reasons of an unpleasant nature that prevent you from being, but for the longest time, you were just, I'll say this, I don't know if we could talk about, obviously punishment, crime, what fits, but like you were always a working actor. For you to lose working, you always seem to be the kind of guy who loves to be on a set.
Definitely.
Well, Bill came in with no plan.
I hate that about him, but I kind of love it.
It's funny sometimes. He's just high as fuck. And so just like, oh man, should we talk about molestation stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to immediately get into it.
Yeah.
Everything awkward.
Nothing
Also,
about
Kevin-
the seated handshake?
Yeah. Kevin not standing up. Oof.
Yeah.
None of this was comfortable to watch.
So Kevin doesn't make a lot of appearances, but boy, he sure used to. You'd think he'd be good at being on a talk show. Know how to handle this kind of thing. Although Bill does make it weird that he walks into the guest.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward.
How long was Kevin sitting there?
Who knows? As long as it takes Bill to smoke a joint, I would imagine. At least that long.
I should probably have another.
Let's talk about Bill's prep for this show. He's really good at making sure he knows what he wants, his plan, and what he wants to talk to a guest about.
Okay, so listen, I'm not that kind of interviewer who and this is not that kind of a show where I do my homework and I didn't even remember this guy's name. Plainly, this is not 60 minutes.
Okay, so we're off to a great start. Bill's like, I forgot you were coming over. I actually had dinner plans instead of cancel.
I forgot you were here.
Yeah, because you're here. So I guess we'll do a show now if you still want to hang out. That'd be great. So.
But adding to that, Carl, he says, but clearly this is not 60 minutes. That's the benchmark for great interviews in 2026.
Yeah, it's a little dated. It's a good point. So they do bring up the fact that there's all these allegations. And, I liked how Kevin handles this by admitting guilt, but not too much guilt.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I go by numbers with scandals. Not, I say go by. And it's an interesting question maybe to ask you. If it's one person, I'm always well, I don't know if I wasn't in the room. When it gets to it's come on, man. There's just too much smoke to be no fire.
Oh, so, I never said there was no fire.
Okay,
it just wasn't a raging forest fire.
Right.
It was a small kitchen fire that could have been put out with an extinguisher.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony Rapp didn't even let him in his pants, He could have jerked off a 14-year-old, but the guy left. He left the party, so I don't know what you're complaining about over here.
This is like talking to Andy Dick about drugs.
Yeah.
Right. I thought it was weed, and it turned out to be crystal meth. I didn't know, so I was just smoking it.
Or molestation, now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, good point. That's a really weird way to approach it, where he's like, am I guilty of lots of shit? Well, yeah, but I mean, these guys are exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't murder anyone.
Right. So I guess, and Darren, this is what I want to know from your perspective.
Yeah.
It seems like Kevin teeters back and forth as apologetic and remorseful, and then hey, I was wrongfully accused and I won all the court battles and fuck you all for making all this shit up.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of I and we which we see interchangeably in the Dabbleverse as well. When it's success, it's an I, and when it's a failure, it's a we. So a lot of his allegations, when they're talked about, it was a we.
Yeah. Well, at a certain point, he gets very serious. No, he's not very serious on this show. He's very silly and corny. At a certain point, he gets very serious. And so you wonder, well, maybe he is remorseful.
I had never done therapy before. I had never gone into myself. I had never spent the kind of time that I've spent doing the programs I've done. And I'm closer to myself. I'm closer to my family. I'm closer to my friends than I've ever been. But I'm really at a point where I'm so excited about what my work is going to be like, because now I have gone into myself. I am closer to myself than I've ever been. And I'm really excited about working with a director particularly, who's going to bring that out of me, because I am ready now to share parts of myself that prior I wasn't.
Yawn. Lucy, you're a big movie buff. Do you think that actors get better after they're accused of sexual assault by dozens of people?
Yeah, that director is going to really bring things out of Kevin, and Kevin's going to really put things into other people. It's going to be great.
Yes.
I can't wait.
None of that meant anything.
No.
And it seemed like he's like, well, I've done the work. Mm-hmm. I'm better now. Yeah. I've learned to keep my hands to myself. I do this thing now where I ask permission before I show a digit in someone's butthole. It's like, all right, well, that's good. I'm glad you learned that from therapy. But this whole thing where he's like, now I'm going to be a good actor. That's not the thing anyone's complaining about. Your acting's great. It's not the problem.
We're all fine with it.
So, Darren, you mentioned the Royal We.
Yeah.
Now, he has this manager, Evan Lowenstein.
Yes.
And Evan took over as his manager when the scandal hit. I think whoever was with him dropped him. And so he teamed up with this guy. So he's been on board for the last 9 years. And can you give us some background to Evan?
So Evan Lowenstein is an identical twin who was part of this pop duo that had a big hit in 99 or 2000 called Crazy for This Girl. The name of the group was Evan and Jaren. And I forget which.
Big hit?
It was a big hit if you were a
bar?
teenage. No.
Okay.
If you were a teenage girl in 2000, it was a huge hit.
You don't know I wasn't?
I think I saw them with Semisonic and Fastball.
This is also not a huge hit.
You don't know it either?
No, I have no idea what
you were a teenage girl once? Wild.
But
sounds amazing.
Don't
years
tell the
after
molesters.
He started up Stage It, which is a big streaming platform. And somehow that led to, you know, whose career I can turn around? Kevin Spacey. I have no idea how they actually connected or what they connected on, though.
Well, there's a lot of love. Do you have a...
No.
Okay. Do you want me to play on your clip here where they talk about his business partner? All right, so this is him talking about that. Because the whole time he's on the show, he's like gesturing to Evan. He's talking to him off camera. And it's like he's like looking for advice. And he definitely needs this person next to him.
And I've got Evan Lowenstein in my life, who is the most curious man I've ever known.
Jesus
and the
Christ.
guy who, by the way, he spends so much time challenging opinions and challenging ideas. And he challenges me all the time more than anyone. And I'm enormously grateful to have him in my life.
You're in love with this guy, can't you
I
see
love him. Without question, I love him.
Oh. But not hitting each other
But not in that
short
way. Yeah, not in the other way.
Why, not cute enough? Or...
Bill's always horned up.
He's so horny. And the way he talks about homosexuality and two gay people is very homophobic, but he thinks he's coming off as like super liberal and on the team. He's
trying to be cute.
Yeah.
He's also leaned so far in. When guys lean into me like that and they go, am I not cute enough? I'm terrified.
I don't think he's hitting on Kevin Spacey here, but he might be.
But he wants to know, are you fucking?
Yes. And there's a lot of speculation because these two are very close, that there is some kind of relationship there. Now, I will say that Evan is married to a woman, but so am I. So, you know, what does that mean? Take that with a grain of salt. What else do you want to hit on, Darren? Some other clips you picked up on.
Hit on in what sense? The Kevin Spacey sense? Or
I see what you did.
Okay. I thought there was the good clip about Bill Maher explaining how being gay would be good for PR.
Okay.
There's a point where it was like so much cooler to be gay. Like, I don't want to inject myself into this, but honestly, I mean, I don't get a lot of breaks from the media, especially, they're a little too woke and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
If who they're pretty rough on,
Yeah.
if I at some point had come out as gay, it would be the greatest thing that ever happened.
What an asshole. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, being gay, you have it so easy. Everything's just handed to you on a platter. Isn't that amazing? Meanwhile, Kevin Spacey was closeted for decades. Like he didn't come out until he was accused of trying to fuck a 14-year-old boy. He's like, guys, I'm gay.
Well, I was gay then.
Yeah, right.
I get gay every now and then.
But it is odd how Bill talks about being gay and, the fact that Kevin Spacey came out just because of this accusation came out. And Bill says something here that I think is pretty homophobic.
But this is a really inappropriate question that, again, Keith Morrison, I don't think is going to ask, but come on, man. There is a difference between the heterosexual world and the gay world. I'm not saying that excuses bad behavior. I'm just saying...
Yeah. Listen, there's a lot more grab ass going on with you gays than there are with us heteros type, because women get uppity.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Didn't used to be that way, but...
Yeah. We gave him the right to vote, now look what happened. 100 years later, everything's gone to shit. I'm still mad about that. Darren, what else did you pick up on from this episode?
That segues are not maybe one of Bill Maher's strong suits.
Mm-hmm, I noticed that.
It's a gotcha thing. It's a, virtue signaling thing.
Sure.
You don't believe it yourself, but I don't.
Yeah.
Not our president. He does that. Do you have plans for the 4th of July?
I don't have. I haven't made plans yet. But I think there's a lot to celebrate.
Okay. I thought that was really odd, where it's just like, obviously the weird segue into a question about the 4th of July. Kevin didn't know what to do with that. He's like, should I? Am I getting invited to something? Do you have a pool party?
Is this a trap?
Right, yes. But when he says, I think there's a lot to celebrate there, when I watched this clip the other day, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Then my buddy Adam sent this to me today, and I saw it on Twitter as well, that Kevin Spacey's selling shit. To celebrate America's 250th birthday, I created a limited edition collectible ring engraved with Per Ardua ad Astra, through adversity to the stars. Each collector's box is personally hand-signed by me at kevinspacey.store. Very limited quantities, available for 3 weeks only. Once it's gone, it's gone. And he's got a photo on the post of him making the fist sign at the camera. And isn't that fun? The little class ring says, F you. Guys, he's done the work. He saw his therapist. He, fixed these relationships he had with friends and family. So obviously, he's not like making a mockery out of all of this.
No.
And just selling a ring that says F you and posting that.
How do you think
online.
it's selling?
Well, do you know what it costs, Lucy?
Oh, at $500?
All right, so here it is. Pre-orders close July 22nd, limited collectible. The autographed class ring is $120. Oh. If you want a personalized autographed class ring, that's $250. Which is interesting because my name is now Anthony Rapp.
And if you want Kevin to fist you with it,
yeah, $500. I wonder if he would do that if I was just like, yeah, I can make this out to Anthony Rapp, and or we just buy a bunch of with all his accusers' names on there. This is a weird way to go for him. Like, does anyone think of Kevin Spacey and think like, well, I got to get jewelry?
Yeah.
Well, is this an Evan Lowenstein thing? Is that the added value of his management?
Ah, good point. I would imagine, because Evan Lowenstein's the reason why he was the mastermind behind the return of Frank Underwood, who did those creepy YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that, Darren?
Let's Be Frank.
Yes. Let's Be Frank. And then there was like this masseur who was suing Kevin for inappropriate whatever, and then he died of cancer. Like right after there was these weird threats by Frank Underwood. And then there's another guy, Ari Ben, who died of suicide not long after one of these videos posted. So people are a little creeped out by that.
I mean, can we just bring the focus back to just how bad of an interviewer Bill Maher is? Like,
we can. Thank you for getting
great jokes.
Thank you for getting me back on track. But I just want to say this: if there's any truth to these connections between those videos and these weird coincidences, I think Evan's awesome. I'm a huge fan of his, and I hope he enjoys this program. People should hire him for management.
This has been some really good segues.
Thank you.
And that's how Carl died.
Yeah.
I'm not suicidal, everyone. I'm not suicidal. All right, Dan, where are we going next with the jokes?
I just thought the guy buries himself so much. The Bill Maher, it's always great when a comedian explains what a great joke is, even though the audience doesn't get it.
Yes, I remember this.
You know, I did a great joke about you that the audience just completely didn't get. At the 1997 Oscars, it was Haley Joel Osment. And remember the movie, the Bruce Willis movie?
Sure, the Bruce Willis movie, yeah.
What was it? I don't know, maybe you were up against him, or you were there.
I See Dead People, yes.
Yeah, I See Dead People movie.
Yeah,
exactly. I said, the Oscars went on so long this year, by the end of the evening, Haley Joel Osment had a beard, and Kevin Spacey didn't.
That's a good joke.
So good. And they laughed at the first part and
not
totally
the second?
they don't know what a
Oh, that's so interesting.
They didn't know what a beard
Well, maybe
was.
you should have said I see gay people.
Did they not know what a beard was? Or did everyone think that Kevin was heterosexual back then? I think that's why it didn't land, right?
But remember, he's not homophobic.
Right. He came out of the closet 20 years later, and he's like, God damn it, if people would have fucking known what I knew.
That would have been hilarious.
Joke would have crushed. Let's hear more hilarious gay jokes from Bill.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody doubts if you got your meat into a great part.
Did you say my meat? I'm sorry. What did you say?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I thought we were beyond that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I had a little pot before I came over.
It's your thing.
I mean,
the thing is, I'm trying to keep my meat out of things. All right, I'm trying to move on. You understand?
With mixed success, let's be honest.
With mixed success. I mean, you still are raping people. All right, I mean, we can all agree on that.
Allegedly.
You can see right at the end there, Kevin looks back at Evan. He looked at Evan in the middle of that. He really does need his partner in crime.
His handler.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, there's definitely, it's a scary place for Kevin for a PR strategy. And so he knew he was going to a place that was friendly and was going to help him out and cheerlead for him. And, Bill is constantly trying to give him cover.
Do you think there's more making up in the gay community?
Making up?
Making up stuff.
So this is a conversation they're having about, like, these people, like, wrongfully accuse you of this stuff, right? Like, because gays just, like, come up with wild stories. They just have an imagination, these gays.
Did you not hear them gossiping?
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, because Bill's going, I think they made up a lot of these accusations, and a lot of it was bullshit. And
it also just took me so long with this particular clip to figure out what the hell Bill was saying.
Right.
Even with the context of this one, because I was like, does he mean, are they wearing more eyeliner? Is
we're getting back together quickly, forgiving each other.
I had absolutely, that's how stoned he is that I cannot understand anything that he is trying to, it was as good as his joke.
So as he's like trying to give Kevin some help, it's like, well, the gays are different, right? It's cool to like molest them and stuff. And like people make shit up and just like, I don't know, have wild accusations and stuff. So I thought this was an interesting word that Kevin Spacey used when talking about these trials that he had.
Juries thought that people were making stuff up.
Well,
not that there wasn't nothing.
No, and there are certain cases where part of something is true, but it's been rethought, it's been redesigned, or it's been entirely made up, certainly in the case of Anthony Rapp.
Redesigned. All right. I want to represent you in court for this. Can we redesign what we're doing here? Like, instead of like he never touched you and nothing happened, could he like maybe have like molested you and lots of stuff happened? That's a good redesign, yeah.
Go for it.
Let's go with that. I think of a redesign as like a website or something, you know? Let's add some new colors.
Well, expand your mind.
Let's freshen it up a little bit. I guess I'm learning. Who knew? I wasn't planning on that. that part I was not planning
No one was.
Well, it hasn't happened yet. Darren, what else did you pick up on from the show?
That Europeans, Bill Maher can really generalize about Europeans and just do it so accurately.
Oh yeah, this is weird that he said this.
And I can tell you that we were stopped 70 times a day by people who were so generous and so happy to see me and asking, when are you going back to work?
This is
And
Europe?
This is all over Europe, all over everywhere. I mean, it's been that way.
And I feel like Europe is a more forgiving, it's an older culture.
No,
you know, they're
it's been
cool.
the same way in the United States.
They're cool with perverts.
Give us you're tired, you're weak, you're perverted. Yeah. Come on in. Who's the director who raped that 13-year-old girl in the butt and has been living over in Europe?
Oh my God,
Roman
it's gone.
Polanski.
Roman Polanski. Yeah, I think, doesn't Bill even bring that up? He's like, yeah, they like Roman Polanski. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's a weird
Fucking Bill.
I know. It's pretty wild. Kevin Spacey's like, am I getting punked right now? What's going on?
To add to that, Europe is a culture because Europe is just one country, right?
Yes.
Right.
Correct. It's older too, so that's why. Wouldn't you think that, I don't know, more traditional culture would be less into perverts running around? I don't know.
No, you idiot. God.
Fair enough. That's true. The Puritans did leave there and come to America because they were like, oh my gosh, I want to wear 15 pairs of underwear at once. Those are the good old days, right, Lucy?
Yes.
Anything else that you picked up on, Darren, you want to play before we move on with our lives?
I'll give you one more. The benched sports comparison, talking about some sports ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way he talks about this is how a gay person would talk about it too.
Maybe 9 years has been enough.
Well, that's the
And
question.
that if I had been a sports figure, I would have been benched for 7 games. Do you know what I mean?
Why are you comparing it to that? I
Well,
don't get
because
it.
that's what happens. A sports person is accused of something, and they're benched for 7 days, 7 games, and then they're back on the field.
A sports figure.
This is exactly how I talk about sports.
I know. You know, one of those sports figures that get benched for 7 games? Right after that, Bill Maher brings up Ray Rice, who never played football again after punching his wife in the elevator. It's like, I don't know if that's true.
Yep.
I think a lot of times the teams don't want that kind of shit on there.
He's still on the bench.
Oh, put me in, coach. You're 48 now. You're not getting into the game. It's weird. Like, Kevin, again, doesn't seem like he's that remorseful. He says things like this.
Look,
a forward.
I hit on a lot of guys.
Look at. Am I guilty of something? Yes, it's loving too much. That's the problem. But also, he wants to set the record straight.
My cock was never in his hand.
Really?
No.
Okay, good to know. Did you place your cock in that man's hand? No. He went limp. Not hold
Here, shake.
He placed his hand on my cock.
Right. That fucking pervert. One of the things that happens in this interview that I found very annoying was Kevin Spacey's doing impressions and trying to do jokes and stuff. And one of the examples was this Johnny Carson impression. So they're talking about Bill Maher got to start at To Catch a Rising Star in the late 70s in New York City. And at the same time, you had Kevin Spacey in New York City training to be an actor. And so Bill is like, oh, we're on the same age. Maybe we ran into each other, but you wouldn't have been To Catch a Rising Star. And Kevin goes, oh, no. I actually went there and performed all the time.
Are you aware of Catch? Did you
Absolutely.
Go, oh, you
I
went
used to do
there?
stand-up comedy because I was working on my Johnny Carson impression.
I never saw you there in that era. 79 to 83, I was
Oh,
there.
sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know that. You do a great Carson.
Oh, sure. I love Johnny. I do. No, this is true. I don't make this up. There was an earthquake in Los Angeles this morning. You may not have known it. I was sitting in a hotel room, and all of a sudden the hotel starts to move. I thought Ed had fallen out of bed, but then I realized, how can you fall off a floor? No, that's not true. Ed slept like a log last night, which is true because when I got up, he was in my fireplace. Weird guy. Anyway.
Guess I'm not high enough to get those jokes. So our buddy Adam Bush did a little digging because what has Kevin Spacey been doing for money for the last 9 years? It turns out Kevin is doing dinner theater in Tel Aviv.
Oh.
Is that wild?
That's insane.
Yeah, check this out. There's tap dancing. We're gonna see some more things he's doing here.
Name was Bojangles, and then he'd dance for you. Dance a lick right across the cell. Grabbed his pants, took a better stance.
All right, all you single guys, come up here and join me.
This reminds me of like when you first saw Wolverine singing and dancing and stuff. You're just like, oh, Wolverine's gay? Fuck, really? He's so bad.
I don't believe in nothing no more.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe.
Jumped up high. In the race, there's a lion. That's why I tell you, I can't deny it. Many times I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart won't buy it. And I will never forget hearing the remarkable words of the great playwright Eugene O'Neill said in Hebrew.
Have you seen this show, Lucy? Have your parents taking you to this?
Oh my good God.
Fact.
I just got to say.
Oh, he's playing harmonica? Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces.
Yeah, excuse me, ma'am. My vegetables are a little cold. Can I just get another? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Adam also sent me a view from behind the stage. You can see what the audience makeup looks like here.
And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do is a song. But Jack could sing, he could dance, he could do comedy, he could draw. And why don't we see what happens if you give me a little
That looks miserable. Yeah. I would hate that.
All right, you, ma'am, pick a card.
Yes. So that's what Kevin Spacey's been doing, and he's desperate to get back into show business. And rightfully so.
And he's choosing to do that with a harmonica.
God damn it. Is that so annoying?
It really is.
It's very disappointing.
That really reminded me. He was covering That's Life, the Sinatra song that David Lee Roth covered in the 80s. And there's this David Lee Roth show that he did in 95 in Vegas that they've pretty much destroyed all the video of. That's like that, with dancers, with no guitars in the band. Somebody needs to find video of this.
How do you not have that, Darren? You are the DLR aficionado. You should have footage of that somewhere.
One day.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. That sounds great. All right. I'm going to head over to supertip.gg/WATP. You can do that as well. Support the show. Participate in the show. We still have Ethan Ralph eating tuna coming up. We have Jerry Banfield coming up with a brand new business idea. We have Opie begging for money and a lot more in store. But first, Sarcastic Cokehead coming in.
I'm back like cooked crack, motherfuckers. Know what I'm talking about? I got it for sale, whatever you'll need, cuh. Gotta fund my Lady K diss track. Gonna cost about $350. Fuck you looking at, Adam. What you got on my 40, homie?
Jesus Christ.
Never gets old.
It's so good.
Mein beloved Deutschland just lost. Scheiße!
It's okay, Carl. Our beloved Stars and Stripes will come out victorious against Bosnia Herzegovina yourselves. USA, USA, USA!
I cannot pronounce that country. I think I'm just going to do that now. Herzog, fuck yourself.
That's a good idea.
Shout out and dad hugs to my boy Kevin Spacey. You're always welcome at my art dungeon.
It's amazing the communities that you can find.
It's a good friendship.
Sorcerer, Lucy Rules, Chris. Well done, sir. Andy is here. Trucker Andy from the All Apologies podcast. You're all fired.
Damn.
It sucks. John Burgess says, Spacey describing his bad behavior sounds like Aaron Himmel trying to walk back the revenge porn conviction. I mean, it wasn't that bad. A lot of people do this kind of stuff.
Kevin Spacey didn't do too bad.
That's right. Jerry Brokefell. Spacey is way better singer than Corey Feldman. Oh, well, I'll give you that. Definitely a better performer.
I was going to say he was looking better than Rod Stewart, but...
Okay, I'll give you that as well. This is all making sense.
Probably plays a better guitar solo.
It is time for our...
Cringe of the Week. Cringe of the Week.
This one brought to us by Lucy Tightbox. Of course, the Kill Stream is the show that the Ralph Mail hosts over on Rumble and I'm sure other platforms as well. And he goes on for 7-8 hours at a time. And, you know, sometimes he's getting drunk. Other times he's getting wasted. And he gets a little appetite going by the time the show is over. And so, Lucy, what do we see here? What do we want to see?
This is the end of like a 6.5-hour stream, and he puts on his end music, and he believes that he has turned his camera off, but all he has actually done is turn his microphone off.
Okay.
So we are going to see him come on. So there's no audio on any of this, and he has a bag of Doritos and bagged Mexican tuna, as well as some mayonnaise in a jar.
Oh, interesting.
So he believes that his camera is off. And he is going to go to town. And it gets better and better. We've all seen Scarlett eating the coleslaw.
Yes, with her hands.
That has nothing on this. The Ethan Ralph eating tuna.
He got some of that in his mouth. Pretty impressive. You don't have to launch it. You can just...
There will be a lot of food on his face. I'm pretty sure at one point it gets in his hair. The hat will come off.
Yeah, he just fills his hat with food.
Yeah. And he looks very pleased right now. So people are still chatting in, but nobody is saying anything about the fact that his camera is still on. All of the chat has
everybody.
agreed. Yeah. Everybody.
Cool.
Everybody's agreed. So you can see he's really getting a little bit more into it. So he's ripping the pouch open with his teeth. So this is, I believe, pouch number 2 at this point. I believe that there are 3 pouches. It's tuna in water.
It's a 3-pouch system, Lucy.
He just licked the pouch.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah. So there you got
So wait, he's putting the tuna in and then licking mayonnaise and mixing it in his mouth?
You don't know how this works?
I do it with a fork and a bowl. I had no idea you
He
could do it
does
this
have
way.
those chips also. You could put all of these things
That's
onto
dessert.
Listen. So yeah, it's only gonna get better. I believe he's suckling the water out of the tuna packet because
I wouldn't want to waste any of that tuna water.
I've never done a rail of tuna before.
There's a lot of talk about how poor he's living. I think that this is really answering that question. This 50-cent pouch of tuna. He had 3 of them, though, I guess.
Yeah.
The finger licking is some of my favorite.
Oh, God.
I wish the mic was on.
He really gets in there. I've never seen a man go knuckle deep while suckling tuna off his finger before.
You haven't watched me eat a hungry man.
Yeah, and it does go on for quite a bit of time, but it is all so hilarious. That was him.
Let's watch that. Oh my God, his fingers are covered in shit.
He's literally just reaching in the bag of tuna. And at this
He's
point,
working up a sweat.
How did Scarlett let this guy get away? What a dumb idiot she is.
You don't think that there's something to be said about the fact that she eats coleslaw in the way that she does and he's eating tuna like this? He also, you can really see his hairline at this point, which is not looking good. He is looking fatter than ever.
I learned it by watching you.
You know what I just realized or just remembered? There is a sex tape with these two. Could you imagine how gross their sex has got to be?
How much tuna's in that pussy?
Oh, not anymore. Ralph got it all.
You like mayonnaise, baby? No, I mean real mayonnaise. Hellman's.
So I think pretty soon he is going to realize that the camera is still on. So at first I actually thought he might be talking to somebody on the phone. Yeah. I really can't tell what he's doing because, again, we don't have a mic.
Oh, no, don't touch
Why did you touch your hair? Your hands are covered in fucking mayonnaise and tuna.
And saliva.
It appears that he has realized that he is still live, and he realized
that
he needed
stop
to
him.
fix his hair.
Let me just finish this.
There are some, but again, he might be on the phone with somebody right now because he's not looking at the camera.
Yeah, he's very animated.
It's really hard to tell. He's about to flap his arms like a bird for some reason, which again, we need some lip readers.
Jesus Christ.
To interpret.
Does he get anything into his mouth?
There's the bird flapping. Yeah. There's a huge chunk
How is
of
this
tuna.
man still alive?
Yeah. Kino Casino was watching this also, and they were placing bets on how long he had.
Turns out, just an ad read.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's doing great. He's doing
wow.
great.
All right. Well, thank you for finding that.
Good stuff.
Ethan Ralph has been streaming longer than anyone.
Have you ever eaten food like that?
Still
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
it up.
You haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I get hammered. I'm in my underwear standing over the garbage. You were there.
Turn your camera on next time. We need to see it.
Okay.
You should stream that. That's a really good idea.
Our best.
All right. Can we talk about Chad Zumock?
It's time to mock Zumock.
Where we last left my buddy Chad, he was talking about his GoFundMe. He was promoting a GoFundMe. He needed $8,300 from you, the fans, in order to film a special. And he's going to do a comedy special. He's got a tight 60 minutes that hasn't been written or performed yet.
Yeah.
But it will be. And then we'll see it.
It's going to be staff, personnel.
Yes. It's a whole thing he's got going on. Well, Patrick Melton from Nobody Likes Onions, he was back to streaming this week. First time in a couple of months now, because Patrick's had very bad back pain and issues, health issues. So he hasn't been able to stream. And so he came back and did a stream. And in that stream, he saw that Chad was live. So he popped over and was watching Chad stream. And he's watching Chad make fun of Aaron Imholt. And he's just, he's pausing it, he's muting it, he's talking over it. And Chad sees that and goes, I'm going to copyright strike you. And Patrick's like, dude, what are we talking about? Let's talk about the history of this real quick. When Chad got kicked off of Misery Loves Company or quit or whatever the fuck happened, whatever that falling out was with Kevin Brennan back then, Chad decided that he was going to stream snipe Misery Loves Company every day to get back at Kevin. And then Rocco said, I bet this puppet that I bought for my daughter would get more views than Chad. And so he started Tukey watching Mudsharks watching Misery, where he sniped Chad sniping Kevin.
And he wasn't wrong.
And he wasn't wrong. He became way more popular and people love
And
Tukey.
beloved. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My point is, Chad is not a stranger to sniping people. This is something that he does, something that Kevin Brennan does all the time. Kevin Brennan might be sniping us right now. He snipes me all the time. I hear about it afterwards. He loves doing that. So Chad decides to strike Patrick Melton. And he comes on and explains to our buddy Kevin the reason why he felt the need to strike him.
Chad,
he's such a liar,
so
man.
break down what happened with the strike.
Well, I mean, like you said, he hasn't done a podcast in 3 months. And since I got all this heat on me because of Kumi and everybody, he wants to jump in on it. Like he always.
I was hear me because of Kumi and everybody. Now, I haven't broken this out on WATP. We're not doing Dabbleverse Live this week because I'm going to be traveling. But if we were, I would love to play some of the back and forth where Anthony's been on MLC talking to Chad and calling him out. And also when Chad called into Cardiff's show, and Chad can't defend himself. And he doesn't understand how words work. He doesn't understand how anything works. It was really funny with Anthony because Anthony goes, I know what Chad's going to do. Because Kevin put him backstage for a minute. I know what Chad's going to do. He's going to call me a loser. That's the only thing he knows how to do is just come on, just call me a loser. Even though I built this house in South Carolina and I ran a company and I was a host on Opie and Anthony and I have a show on WABC now. And he's going to call me a loser. Chad comes out and immediately calls him a loser because he's got nothing else. Even when given this, don't do that one thing that's so predictable and dumb. It doesn't make any sense. He couldn't help himself. Called him a loser. And it was funny too because Chad's just like, yeah, Opie and Anthony, that's off the air now, right? And Kevin Brennan's like, yeah, shows have runs, man. They don't last forever. It was very popular. You can't call him out for being the host of Opie and Anthony, you idiot. Anyway, so Chad's been having a bad week.
Yeah.
And he's a little grumpy. And he's taking it out on Patrick Melton.
Always does. Like the Rodney's thing. You know how he came back for Rodney's?
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to get, a payday for not doing anything. And I said, listen, dude, do a show. Do your own show. Don't just steal my content and rebroadcast it. And I said, I'm going to put a strike on your I'm warning you. I'm going to strike your channel.
Wait, you said this while he was sniping you today?
Yes. I go, I'm going to strike your channel because this is just lazy content. You're just trying to collect grift off haters of mine.
Okay. This is something that Carter was trying to explain to Chad. The meaning of the word grift. I can't understand why Chad can't grasp this concept. It's not a grift if someone does a program that viewers are enjoying and decide to donate money to. No one's being...
That is a foreign concept to him, though.
It is a foreign concept to Chad. He's like, this fucking lazy asshole goes on after not doing a show for months and comes on and makes fun of me.
Grifter.
He's been making fun of you all along. What do you mean? Like, what does that have to do with anything? And let's not forget that Chad's channel is all about going after people. He has the show Kumi's Cucks. And every episode of Kumi's Cucks, there were over 200. We're going after Anthony, Eric Nagel, Chrissy Mayer.
He also doesn't understand the term cock.
Right. Me. All these people that he determined, Gino, all these people determined were people who are friends with Anthony, I guess.
Yeah.
So he goes, this guy is grifting off of me, which is just blatantly false. Just not how that works at all. But this is what gives Chad the right to then copyright strike him like a little bitch.
So I was doing it. I go, okay, strikes in, letting you know it's gonna go through. And sometimes it goes faster because some people go to, like John takes down Shuli Network a lot live, and it eventually went through. And
he's getting his ideas from John.
Yes. He's like, I saw this thing that Stuttering John was doing.
It was really cool.
The guy was actively being sued for doing that and was run off the internet.
Steal from the best.
That's the guy you're going to copy? What a fucking idiot.
He's grifting off of John.
John is literally in a lawsuit for frivolously striking Shuli's channel with frivolous DMCA strikes. And Chad goes, yeah, I watched John do this to Shuli. It works.
It seems like a great idea.
Yeah.
You know how Shuli's not streaming anymore, ever?
Oh, no, he is.
Oh.
Aren't those
It doesn't work.
DCMA strikes?
What was that?
Aren't those DCMA strikes?
Oh, right. I forgot. I didn't read the complaint. Yeah. I think the amended complaint figured out the right order of the letters.
And I told him, I go, take it down. And I warned him. I just warned him, and he didn't believe me. And he was even mocking me, saying, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's an idiot. He's like, yeah, okay, I believe it. Now he has a strike. I don't know what to tell you. I gave you every warning in the world to just do your own shit.
Okay, do your own shit. Again, Chad has the laziest show. He hits sound effects every third word he says, and he just pulls up clippers and makes fun of people. And so he's saying, like, he deserved a copyright strike because he's being so lazy. He's just sniping like everyone else does. And it wasn't the whole show. It was a portion of what Patrick did. It was a long show that he did. He talked about a lot of different people. But Chad gave him a warning, so therefore it's okay. For some reason, I don't know why that has anything to do with anything.
You're allowed to watch my stuff from Clippers, but you're not going to just sit there and do a watch along and steal my super chats. That's exactly what you're doing.
What?
Yeah, people are like, I got to give money to someone who's broadcasting Chad, whether it's Chad or Nobody Likes Onions, whatever. I just says, if Chad's on the screen, I'm giving money. Oh, Nobody Likes Onions is doing it? I'll give Patrick money then.
Instead of Chad.
It's so fucking dumb.
So how do you strike it when you're live and he's live?
So Kevin
wants tips.
Kevin being the villain that he is like, wait, you could do that? This is the guy who snipes all the time. He's constantly sniping people. And listen to this fucking asshole.
I have a thing. Somebody sent it to me. I can while he's live, I put my we'll be right back thing up, and I just took his video. I took mine. Copyright infringement. I'm the owner of this. He's rebroadcasting it, and that's that. He can watch old clips. That's fine. You can put a montage together.
Kevin's just like, holy shit. Yeah. I could be an even worse villain in the Dabbleverse than I'm currently being. I mean, I tell people to get people's gigs canceled, and I call the club, and I show up with a noisemaker, to ruin comedy shows. But I could also get people's channels taken down in real time.
Chad, why have you been holding out on me?
Yeah, what the fuck, Chad? I think that Kevin's such a fucking boomer. He's like, wow, how do you do that? Whoa. And then he's going to ask if there's YouTube tutorials on it. How to thwart your enemies. YouTube tutorial.
Do some work. Quit being lazy. Quit grifting everybody. You're literally taking money from everybody. You haven't done a show in 3 months.
But it sounds like he's not taking money from anybody. He hasn't done a show in 3 months. It's just the opposite, Chad. I love this thing where Chad does the same thing as everyone else, and he's on there going, you're a grifter. You're lazy. When Chad does it, it's great. It's fine.
Well, he's not a grifter.
It's so bizarre. Taking money from everyone else.
So you just go to your YouTube studio and you go to whatever it's called, not copyright, but let me see what it's called.
You go submit copyright application. And again, I'm only on for a little bit. I just popped on because I can't stand Melton. And he just lies so fucking much and his audience buys his bullshit. It's so...
See, that's where the truth just came out. The fact that Chad gets mad at people for lying is quite hypocritical, but it's because his audience buys it. Chad's like, I lie and no one believes me, and I get called out on my lies, and people discover that they're lies. I have to go backtrack. And Patrick Melton says something, and people are like, well, he's got credibility, so we'll take him at his word. Chad emailed me the other day because I was playing a clip where Chad's like, this guy has a police report out for me talking about Patrick Melton. I said, well, yeah, Chad, it's because you harassed him and his family to the point where he had to file a police report to get you to stop. And so Chad emailed me and goes, that's not true. That's a lie. I go, dude, I was just watching a clip of you lying about Godfrey Venmoing you $100, and you had a straight face and lied about it until they got Godfrey on the phone, and you still lied about it. It's like, oh, why would I believe anything you have to say? He didn't like that answer.
Oh.
He didn't like that response.
Good question, though.
I thought so.
Frustrating. It's the most frustrating thing ever.
Content detection?
I'll send you the link.
Send you the link.
I don't know what it is off top.
Is there a YouTube instructional video?
Yeah, it's pretty simple to do. You can submit a copyright claim and
while you're live and he's live.
Yep.
What a ghoul. Kevin is starting to morph into like the Emperor from Star Wars or something. Just looks like the bad guy.
During when he's live, and like Stuttering John has taken down the Shuley Network a couple of times. So
35.
While they're live, though. While they're live.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because they're looking at
something to aspire to.
That old content. I thought if you're live and he's live, then he's protected because you're live. You can't really. I didn't know you could do a copyright strike while you were live. I thought it had to be up on your YouTube channel.
Should you guys make your evil plans when you're not streaming? You guys want to have a phone call conversation that people aren't watching you?
Also, this is very bizarre because Chad literally was like, all right, I don't have that much time.
Right.
Just say, hey, can we table this and continue an interview instead of looking up the YouTube tutorials?
He's a busy man.
I don't know.
Got a copyright strike.
But I'm sick of him just rebroadcasting stuff. That's all he's doing. It's the laziest thing you can do. It's just so.
It's not true. He was commenting, watching along, sharing with the audience.
We can collect super chats.
KB, you got to check out Mercer's show now. It's truly sad. He's explaining why he took back the girl who publicly left him for his best friend. He did?
Well, he's fucking late to the party. Yeah, Mersh was on a cruise with his ex, their ice dancer. They're back together.
Oh, that's fucking sad.
The Clippers will clip it.
I'm sick of seeing myself on all these shows. Chad, 1 hour ago. What does that mean?
Oh, Tukey wanted me to go on his show, and every time I go on his show, it's always a problem, and it's just I'm not interested in fighting with the potato and Clippers going, oh my God, I can't believe this, and then Carl has to cover it for 2 hours. I was just like, I'll skip it.
Chad's like, I always come across as stupid because I'm dumb, so I'm going to stop going on these shows that make fun of me and call me out on my bullshit. He kept using these words with Cardiff. He kept saying, you're just pandering to your audience.
Oh, yeah.
He kept saying pander and grift. He doesn't know what either of those words mean.
He has no idea what those words mean.
And he's yelling at Cardiff, you're a liar, Card. You're a liar. And Cardiff goes, tell me one thing I lied about. Dude, you fucking suck. He has nothing. He's like a frustrated, he was drunk too. But he just comes off like a frustrated toddler arguing with their mom.
If toddlers drank.
A drunk toddler.
Every time I go on Tukey's show, something bad happens. I get my special canceled in Colorado. I get in a fight. It's just I'm not interested.
I forgot that Chad's a victim. It's too bad.
Plus, he's best friends with Melton.
Yeah, it's just.
So why would you help Tukey?
And
in Kevin's warped sense of the world, Patrick Melton's the worst person on earth. And so if you're friends with Patrick Melton, you're also a villain.
It's always 4-on-1 when I go on a show. I'm just not interested in fighting. Like I did it all week last week. I'm good. I don't want to fight this week.
I'm sick of. Oh yeah, we already read that. Melton is trolling you. The strike didn't work.
It did. Go look, you dumb fuck.
It's not.
He's become John Melendez.
Oh my God,
that's crazy. All right, so this is what happened. I saw Cardiff went on this morning, Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, Cardiff. And was said, all right, so Chad struck an LO, but he'll appeal it and the strike will be taken away and it'll be fine. Not the case. YouTube sided with Chad and didn't even give NLO a chance to appeal it. They just said, no, we've checked this and it's legit. And so he has a copyright strike now. So it's really fucked up what Chad has done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It says it right on the playboard what happened.
Kevin can't stop looking at playboard. He loves it.
I got an email from it.
What they
But
said?
yeah, you're right. He's trolling me. This guy knows. This guy knows. Thanks for the $2.
No, Melton has these fans that like think he's some kind of cult leader. Like everything he says is gospel. It's like
We're in upside down where I was on the phone with somebody today. I was like, I don't get it, man. They believe everything this fucking loser says. Like this guy's a piece of shit. Like
it's almost like he's charismatic and likable and does a good job presenting his points. And Chad can't understand that he can't grasp that. Also, another Southern John parallel. I was talking to my friend today. Who the fuck says that?
Someone without friends.
Right. I've never once felt compelled to tell you guys I had a conversation with someone. And he was agreeing with me. He goes, Carl, you're right about everything you're saying. And I was like, I know.
I got to take this other call.
Why can't people see? I don't know. It is just they don't want to open their eyes. They just want to be blindly led. And I'm just like, I'm not cut out for it because I just see a piece of shit.
this is Melton. It was removed following copyright removal request by a third party, which that don't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that. I don't know why it says that. It should say Chad Zumock.
I want full credit.
It should say the Z-Man.
I want full credit for this heinous thing that I've done. What a piece of shit. What a garbage human Chad is.
It's so garbage. And also, he made this point. He was like, well, I don't care if you watch the Clippers stuff just as long as I'm not live.
Yep.
And the only logic that I can put behind that, if you can ever ascribe any logic to Chad, is that he doesn't want somebody in his time slot. So literally what his problem is I go on at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays and you're not allowed to. That's when I'm live.
Well, that's KB's big problem. He's always like, oh, you're doing that to stick it to me. But what Chad said is that people were going and super chatting Melton, watching Chad. Mm-hmm. And this is the funny part about that. Chad's the one who announced that Patrick Melton was live. Because Patrick hadn't been on live for a couple months. So Chad's like, oh, look at this. Patrick Melton's up live. Half of his room left. So in other words, more than half the people watching his show are hate watching. They'd rather watch Patrick Melton make fun of him.
So he shot himself in the foot and got mad about it.
Yep. And then had to strike Patrick over it. And really what this all comes down to is that Patrick's obviously much better at this than Chad is.
Yes.
There's no other way to look at this except for the fact that, and that was the other term he used with Cardiff. He's like, you manipulate your audience. You're such a manipulator. What do you think this is? Mind control? People find Cardiff entertaining. They find Tuke entertaining and Patrick Melton. And so more people watch their shows and more people give money to those shows than to Chad Zumock. And instead of trying to figure out what am I doing that could be better, how do I get an audience that likes me? He does the opposite and makes so people are going to hate him even more. Because striking channels is a bitch move. It's such a pussy move by Chad.
I have a question, Carl.
Yeah.
Okay. We heard some great stuff from Rocco the other day through Patrick about Artie Fletcher.
Yes.
We've heard Chad talk about Artie Fletcher. He's kind of like bringing everybody together. Have we heard Kevin Brennan talk about Artie Fletcher yet?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if Kevin and Artie ever crossed paths. You would think that they would have at some point.
Dude, he went after Kate Meany's flabby's arm. He has a flabby back.
It's unbelievable. Gino's doing the same shit right now. They're all losing their minds that I'm trying to shoot a special. And because they can't do it. They don't do it. They don't do anything.
So this is how Chad's dumb brain works, or maybe he has to do this to cope. Everyone's losing their minds that he's filming a special. No, they're all making fun of you for putting up a GoFundMe so you can film a special because you've been doing stand-up for 23 years. He says it over and over and over again. Guys, I've been doing stand-up for 23 years. Give me money. I've been doing it for 23 years. Give me money. Save up money over 23 years so you can film your own special and put it out. We don't have to fund it for you. They're losing their mind because they can't do it. I don't know if you know this, but Patrick's put on huge events in Vegas that keep getting bigger the last 3 years with multi-camera shoots and streaming and putting together all of these different performers. They can't do what I do. They can. Trust me.
Patrick's very lazy.
I know. Lazy's the word for it.
I would love to watch Chad try and do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it would be
hysterical.
hilarious.
Well, let's not forget, Chad threatened to do that a couple times in Atlantic City when we did the Super Bowl thing.
That's right.
And Chad's like, I'm going to put together a comedy show. It's going to be so great. And, he tried to get Blade to help him. Blade's gone, by the way. Oh, yeah. Blade disappeared. Tried to get Blade to help him out, and he couldn't figure it out. I mean, the best he can do is get the lanyards. And then after that, he's lost.
Chad is so lazy that he couldn't even come to protest Patrick's event against Jim and them.
Right. He wanted Corey Feldman to pay for his...
Yes.
He goes, Corey, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay for my flight. Yeah, why would I?
Chad couldn't even go to the event that Patrick put on.
I know.
Melton just sits around, lays around all day smoking weed. Gino's an alcoholic, just drinks himself to death and sucks up the kumia.
In the description of Chad's new special, we have to give money to, he goes, I'm changing things. I'm going to start living a life of sobriety. He's an alcoholic. I've seen the footage of him stealing a handle of vodka from a liquor store. And for him to go out and just be like, this fucking Melton guy, he's smoking weed. Gino's drinking alcohol. This fucking asshole, cannot see everything he's accusing other people of doing, he does in spades.
He has changed quite a bit. He's striking people.
That's true, yes. He's gotten way worse.
And I'm actually trying to do something, and they're losing their fucking minds. Everyone's losing their minds. Everyone's clipping me nonstop. It's out of control.
Yeah, because you're stupid and they're making fun of you.
I didn't want to come on tonight because I was just like, I'm winding down for bed. But I'm like, I got to say something because it's just I'm an upside down world. These guys are all retarded. We're dealing with retards.
Or, Chad, you're perceiving things incorrectly. Everyone's crazy but me? How is this possible?
It's the Imholt seething defense.
Yes. It's actually much more likely, Chad, that people are making fun of you because it's ridiculous. You need $8,300 to make a comedy special. And when asked what you were going to do with it, you go to Hail Mary. That's what he told Cardiff during the interview. He goes, I don't know, man. Maybe it'll get picked up and I'll become famous. It's my Hail Mary attempt. Like, you're trying to Hail Marys at the age of 51 in stand-up comedy? That's pathetic. You should have a better plan than that.
And you guys are all retards that support him. I'm sorry. If you don't like me, that's on you. That's on you.
It is.
If you don't like me, that's on you.
I've never been more proud.
What kind of idiot wouldn't like me?
You're saying you don't have to, it's okay if they like you, but don't like Melton in return.
No, you can't like Melton. Here's the thing. You can't like Melton and not like me. It just doesn't make sense.
You're not listening.
Is that the dumbest thing anyone's ever said? If I like Patrick Melton, I also have to like Chad Zumock. Interesting. Patrick Melton doesn't steal people's credit cards out of lockers.
That we know of. I mean,
he hasn't told a woman to off herself through multiple emails over days of time. He hasn't had stalking charges against him.
Didn't lie about the Cumia country thing.
Yeah, didn't pretend to get beat up by Anthony Cumia fans. But we have to like Chad if we like Patrick. Oh, okay, got it. Chad, invite me to your next event down there in Tampa that you're putting on. I'd be happy to perform.
Don't like either one of us, if that's the case.
See, this is what's so funny. He's like, you don't like me? Fine. Then you're not going to like Patrick Melton either. No, he has way more fans than you do. Sorry. That's just the reality of it. A little bit more than I wanted to play from this that I found humorous.
I just smell salmon. I have to brush my teeth.
Chad, I'm not a fan, but I can't stand seeing you get constantly worked over too. Stay off the sauce. You're better when you're sober. I know the world prefers drunk Chad, but go with your best.
I'm 2 days sober, 100%. I'm working at it.
Okay. I don't know if I wanted to talk, but saying 2 days sober is saying that you're off the wagon. You know, you got to build up something before you start saying no, guys, I've changed now. It's been a whole weekend.
He's broken out of booze.
Well, yeah. That's probably what it really comes down to. But Chad was saying he was sober before. And then he calls into Cardiff show wasted. Well, I guess Tukey called him. He didn't call in. Chad, see, Carl's a liar. I didn't call into Cardiff. Okay, you're right. Rocco called you and then put you through and then you talked to Cardiff. My bad.
I know. I had a bad week last week. It was just too much. Not only with the online shit and the fighting, but there was other things that were going on, and I just didn't want to deal with it. But now I'm back.
Okay. This is what's so pathetic, is that Chad wants to be the victim. So now here's a guy who started the Kumia Cuck show, went after Chrissy and Frank so hard years ago nonstop, and then added everyone else into it and just went after all of us nonstop. And then it's like, Chad, are you abusing alcohol? Well, yeah, I'm having a tough go at it, guys. Mm-hmm. Anthony's making fun of me, and he came on the show and made me look stupid, and Cardiff made me look dumb, and
what's a loser to do?
yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. You can't be a crybaby, a thin-skinned bitch like that if you're going to go after people so hard. All these idiots, they all want it both ways. They all want to be the tough guy hero. I'm the best. Everyone loves me. And then it's just like, holy shit, you guys are like making me sad. You guys are like hurting my feelings over here. Why would you do that? So anyway, that's what's going on with Chad. Fuck you, Chad. Striking channels is a bitch move. And, when things go poorly for Chad after this, he won't learn anything. He'll just think like, I'm being victimized again.
I should probably drink about it.
He probably should. Hunter Duke, I'm wearing one of my Hunter Duke shirts right now.
Ooh. The shirt looks great, Carl, but you still don't look a big fat party animal. Wink, wink. Producer Chris and Kaylee rule. Drinks on the Dukes in October.
Boop, boop.
See you in Royal Oak.
Can't wait.
In October. Colin Madden coming in. Has anyone informed Marvel Comics about 70 Spider-Man? Do the Quad City DJs know this pudgy bitch uses their crap song to beg for money? You're not good. I know. As if Chad doesn't use copyrighted shit on his show all the time, and all of a sudden he's like, whoa, this is too far. I got to do something about this. Such a bitch. Duel XL. Down with Chad. He always opens himself up for the shit he's doing. Maroon. George Captor says, Cardiff hinted on his show today that Chad may have a legal issue regarding the strike. Listen, I text with Patrick. We've been talking about this quite a bit. And yeah, I think Chad is going to have a legal issue for this strike. He's a fucking idiot. And Neelac says, who's the bigger liar, Chad or John? That's tough.
Artie.
Artie Fletcher is the biggest liar out of all of them.
We haven't studied Chad as much as John because Chad is too boring.
Right.
So if we had studied them equally, that would be the better metric.
Chad's lies are so ridiculous. He's so bad at lying. I guess they both are. I don't know. It's a tough one. Nancram says, Kevin.
Okay.
PL says, Cardiff brought up a good point. Can Vinnie Paulino hook Chad up with the Comedy at the Carlson venue to perform? Then there was no backing out. Yeah, and they have the cameras already there set up. They're built for putting on shows you can film a special with.
Yeah, they charge $8,300.
$8,350. I think Chad's raising what he needs to make from the GoFundMe. I guess he recalculated it. Remember, he spent all that time researching it and talking to all the people he needed.
Came up with an exact amount.
Yep, had all the accounting figured out. And I was just like, oh, actually, you guys give me a little bit more money?
Well, that's the beer money.
I also need to pay rent.
Mastrote says, message received, Lady K. We will fuck with Chad now. I'm not saying to fuck with Chad. I'm just saying he's a bitch for striking Patrick Melton's channel. Clyde coming in on supertip.gg/WATP.
Dear Chad, to grift means to obtain money or property through deceit, manipulation, or exploitation of trust, otherwise known as a con. A good example would be a prosperity preacher or card hustle. What would also be a grift is when someone posts a GoFundMe for a special, but in the description says that he is beating on himself while spending none of his own money. Also, claiming sobriety while being seen drunk. That is deception and emotional manipulation for money. A grift, not producing a quality special or one at all, would also be a grift. You're welcome.
Beggy Monster knows. Beggy Monster knows this shit better than just about anyone. Yeah, I forgot about, what did he say? Oh, he's betting on himself.
Yeah.
That was such a douchey thing. Listen, guys, I need you guys to give me this money because I'm betting on myself. First off, terrible bet. Yeah. Chad, never bet on yourself.
I would bet on Melton for sure.
Right, bet on Melton. But secondly, that's not betting on yourself if you're asking for us to fund it. Fucking idiot. He doesn't know how words work. He really is stupid. But I don't know if he's as stupid as this guy.
I love to eat peanut butter. I love to eat honey. And I also love to eat beans. Beans. I look great. I feel great. Beans.
Should make a version of that for Ethan Ralph. I love to eat Doritos. I love to eat tuna.
Bagged tuna.
Yes. Mayo. Mayo. All right. This is a fun one. Jerry just posted this video. It says, can I turn my skills into a $10,000 a month local business? We know about the platform School that he's using, SKOOL, and that's where you can be part of his family. And when you're part of his family, you get to talk to him for 30 minutes. You can text him. He'll text you back. I forgot what the other perks are. Is there anything else? I'm not even sure.
You can go to his house.
Yeah, well, he did want to do a local meetup at one point. I remember that. So now he's got a new idea on how he's going to make his fortune back.
Used I have the $100 a month.
Hold on. I don't know why YouTube refuses to let me play from the beginning. Here we go.
Can I turn my skills that I have online as a YouTuber, a business creator, somebody who's using AI a lot? Can I turn these skills into a $10,000 plus a month local business online?
He's doing live streams now. Mm-hmm. So in the past, he's talking about churning out videos. You get these 5-minute videos, which are great for this show, or maybe 10 minutes. Now he sees that he gets more views, and I guess the algorithm treats live stuff with a little bit more priority. So he's just going live on all these shows, which is funny because we get to watch him read his script poorly and there's no editing involved.
That's what I'm here to share with you today. As for those of you that care about vlog style updates, and for those of you that are trying to make money and use skills online, I have a theory here that I'll present now because that's what we're doing. I think that lots of times getting money is much easier locally and making a business in person. I think there's a lot more big money potential there.
Okay. First off, wildly inaccurate. Do I want to focus on a small market with a finite number of potential customers or worldwide? Definitely a smaller market. That's where the big bucks is. I'm going to just knock on doors around my house and just ask them for money. That'll make way more. So I don't even understand what he's talking about here.
Hey, babe, first on a live stream within the first minute. Let's go VIP.
There's one person watching.
I've started a business from scratch. Well, I was a YouTuber since 2011. I deleted everything online in 2025, including millions of followers. I had over 1 billion views, etc. I burned it all down, got divorced, etc. This year I restarted. I have 6 YouTube channels. I started 3 months ago. And I'm currently making about $1,000 a month from all that.
Oh.
My top monetization is now my school community at jerrybanfield.com, where you can go if you want to work on anything I talk about, any of my videos. I'm there for you. You can DM me. The blockchain pill went in and did a bunch of messages and stuff today.
Okay. So he's reminding me what the perks you got for the $49 a month. $49 a month. Is that in your budget, Lucy?
He's making $1,000 a month.
He claims he's making $1,000 a month on YouTube. I don't know that he has enough subscribers to be monetized on YouTube.
They lowered it to 500.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you also have to have a certain number of watch hours. I mean, maybe he has that.
Yeah,
maybe it's monetized.
even if it's true, is he bragging?
Well, no, he wants to make more than that.
Okay.
Is that his only income source?
Yeah.
How?
You know what his monthly rent is? $2,400. So
I should take all of his advice for sure.
Yes, he's got it all figured out. But he keeps borrowing money against his credit card, so it's fine. When you sign up for this, $49 a month, you get a 30-minute Zoom call. You get the Jerry Banfield AI. Now this is, I don't think he's selling this enough. What he's done is he's taken ChatGPT and fed in all of his old videos and blog posts and books that he's written. And so if you want to ask a question and get it to answer the way Jerry would answer it, you could actually get that, which could be entertaining.
Yes.
That might be worth the $49.
There's a weekly group chat. There's direct message me. That's what I was talking about before, where if you DM him, he'll DM me back.
Would you want to do a weekly group chat with other people who were supporting him? I don't think I would want to be known.
I think I would for the first time.
I wouldn't want to out myself. I wouldn't want to out myself.
I want to call him and have him compose a song on the spot.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. He hasn't done that in a while. You get shout outs and promotion. That's one that we forgot about a lot. He will promote your shit on his channels, which is awesome.
The community at most activity we've seen in the first couple weeks of launching it, and first 25 members get a one-on-one Zoom call. So right now I'm monetizing two main ways online. First is with YouTube, directly with ad revenues and memberships. The second way is then with my school community at jerrybanfield.com. Really appreciate everybody being in there. I'm really grateful that within 3 months, it went from $0 to over $1,000 a month. However, I'd really like to get to 10,000+ a month.
We know that.
Within the next 6 months. Now, the question is, at the rate I'm going now with doing live streams on 6 different channels, which seems to be the best form of YouTube content that I can create uniquely right now. And if you want all my channels, just go to my channel page at jerrybanfield.com and you will see that, you can see the channels. This is the Jerry Banfield Show channel. I have a dating channel, a games channel. I have old music videos, YouTube coach, ICP crypto, and crypto reviews. So that's my channels on YouTube, and I'm grateful those are making 1,000+ a month when combined with the school. However, am I really going to get to 10,000+ a month just online from live streaming on YouTube?
No.
Also have used AI to crank out a blog on my website that has
2026. You're talking about a blog? Is he retarded?
Check out his MySpace page.
Yeah.
What's the dating, Carl? Dating?
Oh, you haven't seen his dating advice?
It's amazing.
It's his best content. It's so fantastic. So I'll give you a couple of hints on what he gives you for dating advice. One of them is never have a second date, never get laid. And if a girl tries to kiss you, run and hide. It's really
and
good stuff.
Throw money at them.
Yeah, we do like that.
Thank you.
700 and something posts. I just turned 100,000 word book right before this into like 30 blog posts. I just need to deploy.
Holy shit. One of the titles of his blog is ChatGPT for President. This guy's a moron. That's funny.
My website on ICP.
Another one is called I'm Scared to Play Crusader Kings 3 again.
Aren't we all?
And to update it, and then they'll all crank out there. I literally just cranked out 3 of my books I wrote before as blog posts, 4 of them earlier today. So I'm getting really good with being able to turn AI into things.
Slop. It's what they call AI slop, Jerry. Churning out blog posts about you wanted to get laid and to have a wife again.
He's getting really good at it. I miss his stories about remembering his birth.
Yeah, I know. He'll get back to it.
So, but I've been thinking, I'm like, okay, if I wanted to make $100,000 by the end of the year, is it going to be more reasonable, logical, and expected, more probable? Am I going to be able to do that just doing live streams on YouTube, or am I going to need to do something else? And I've been thinking, as I've been getting more connected in the local community, my skills are a big deal in the local community. Whereas online, there's lots of dudes like me online. Maybe not just like me, right, J-Babe? There's not maybe anybody just like me.
No.
But
there's not. But local? What's with the local thing?
I think what he's thinking is this internet thing's real competitive. There's a lot of fucking people on the internet, but here in St. Pete, it's a limited population. So maybe I have a better chance of doing something here. But he has no strategy at all. He's completely lost on what he thinks he's going to accomplish or what he even is trying to accomplish.
Lots of people online that, huge followings, huge influencers, and I kind of look small in the global world of online. But in St. Petersburg, Florida, you want somebody who's an expert at content creation, there's maybe 5-10 people in the whole city that would be on par or similar to me. If you want somebody who's actually using AI every day in a very meaningful way to just crank out a business, then I'm actually doing that.
Okay, you started this by saying I'm not making enough money and it's not scaling up. So I got to find something else. And then he goes, I'm using AI to start a business. Which business? Which one are you talking about?
I'm not scaling up. Instead, I'll scale down.
Yes.
Also, there are definitely more than 5 to 10 content creators in St. Pete.
Probably. But as good as Jerry?
We saw 5 that he met.
Maybe not on the same
and they were
level.
terrible.
That's true.
So I had this long, drawn-out conversation with ChatGPT today.
Okay, this is my favorite part of this video. This is where it turns into Randy Marsh with letting the AI formulate his business plan for him.
Long drawn out.
Yeah. ChatGPT's like, it's hilarious.
Not. So I had this long, drawn-out conversation with ChatGPT today. And, I'll show you some of that here in the background. A long, drawn-out conversation with ChatGPT about, here's my basic idea. My basic idea is that I want to get out there more locally. I feel that there's some big opportunities locally that I can get in person that I may not have access to just trying to do stuff online.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a great idea, Jerry. And you have the skill set for it. You should definitely pursue that.
It sounds like he's describing getting a job.
Well, he's not going to do that, but you're right. You're right. He's like, I'm networking with people locally, and I want to use my skills for them to give me money. It's like, yeah, remember that thing you didn't want to do? Get a job?
In person.
Do that.
And ChatGPT says that, local is probably one of your biggest underused advantages.
That's what I was thinking.
That's got me really, I started thinking, I'm like, I could use my skills. What can I do with my skills? Well, what I could do is crank out a website that was optimized for a local business model, and I could create local offers, and I know how to do that already. I know how to do Google ads. Boom. Like, that's all you need. You need a website with an offer and ads to get people to go to it.
So the best way to do local is to make a website online?
Optimized
I don't
for
understand
St.
anything that
Petersburg.
just happened.
He's so lost on this.
Which led me to have the realization that, wow, all I need to do is come up with some offers and then crank a website out with those offers, then create ads in Google, target them locally, and send people to my website.
The funny thing about this, so these offers he has to come up, all I have to do is come up with these offers. What he's describing here is the product, kind of the most important part of a business. Like, what are you selling? I haven't come up with that yet, but whatever. I have offers, I have a website. What else you need?
Is he suggesting that he's going to go flyer locally to direct people to his website?
No, he knows Google ads, Lucy. He's going to make
That's
Google
still
ads.
online.
I know, but he's going to target people in his area. Hold on, it gets worse.
Easy, right? Actually, yes. So I've come up with 3 offers that I think will really clean up locally. At least one of them should be a really solid offer. Offer number 1 is to help with AI. Right now, AI is a huge term, but locally, how many people locally actually know what they're doing with AI? Like,
maybe 0, because I'm not seeing any.
Who the fuck needs help with that?
Dude, this guy's insane. So he's churning out all of this AI slop. I mean, even the stupid backgrounds he has for all of these videos are just garbage. And he's going like, dude, you want to learn how to do this? Anyone could do that. Anyone could put in some prompts and make that happen. Yeah, but I'm churning out all these blog posts I don't ever read. Right. Yeah, I'm good.
right now, I have a Claude Code shell in Ubuntu running in the background that just took 100,000 word book and turned it into blog posts. I know how to, I use ChatGPT to do all kinds of stuff from image generation, YouTube titles, etc. I know which AI to use for which task. Like if I want very Google specific answers, I'll go to Gemini.
Jesus Christ. This could be more basic. If I want Google answers, I'll go to Google's AI tool. Oh, let me write that down. That's interesting.
Well, but not only that, if he was so successful at all of these things and so good at AI, then he wouldn't need to go locally because he would be succeeding on the internet.
Right, but AI didn't tell him that yet. So I don't want
not
to.
during that huge, long.
It's still the honeymoon, Lucy.
Yeah. I don't want to burst his bubble on that one just yet. AI's like, no, you're awesome at this. Probably the best in St. Pete's. That'd be my guess.
Now, what's funny is I used Gemini earlier today to ask it about Google ads, and it actually recommended Meta. I'm like, come on, man, this AI is a little too unbiased. This is Google's AI. It should never tell you to go to a competitor and use their ad platform.
If you're trying to promote something locally that no one's searching for, then yeah, you should use Meta to promote that and not Google Ads. So that was correct.
I'm not using Meta or Instagram, though. I can't stand those.
I'm in love with Google.
Do you know why he can't stand those? Because he used to have a business with Facebook ads, and Facebook kicked him off for claiming he was a black man.
Well, there's that.
So he's like, fuck you, Meta, I am black.
Kiss my black ass.
Yeah, it's just like that to keep the black man down.
Roland, nice to see you today. You have no idea what you're doing with AI. Your sister's taking classes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Roland says his sister's taking classes. I mean, I could teach classes, at least to beginners.
All right. I love it. He's like, I'm not that impressive, actually, I guess. Do you guys know what AI stands for? All right.
Roland, you sound like my ex-wife.
Class dismissed. So literally what he's talking about now, which I'm glad you said this, Chris. He's talking about just getting a job. Like, do you want to just be a trainer and just have training seminars and show people how you use Claude and ChatGPT? You're not going to make any money doing that. It's the whole point of being on the internet and YouTube is that it's very scalable and it's unlimited how many people can watch and participate and all that kind of fun stuff. And this idiot's going, yeah, but if I could fill a school classroom with 24 people.
Because that might be the most success he's had when he was doing those things at like the Civic Center, not the Civic Center, but
at the AA meetings.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Yeah. No,
But also, if he could fill a classroom with 24 people, he could probably make more than $1,000 in a day.
Well, more than $1,000 a month.
Yeah,
So
definitely more than that.
There's that.
On how to do stuff with AI. Like I've used all three of these today to do heavy tasks. Like I went through and used I have the $100 a month plan on Claude, and I just ripped through like 80% of my usage in the last couple hours processing books. I could go.
This is hilarious. $100 a month for Claude. He spends money on everything. He's no money. He spends money on everything. $100 a month on Claude. He used 80% of it just ripping these blog posts that no one will ever see or read.
It's not going to convert to anything.
No, you're taking a loss on that immediately. Like, why would you teach me about AI? I have no idea how to turn that into a business model.
That was the heavy task.
Heavy task.
Do you remember when Joey C's show was produced by his AI chatbot? Was it Uncle Bob? Because I'm getting vibes of that.
Oh, it's crazy to me how similar Joey C and Jerry are, because they're both like proud of themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm letting this mystery machine control my life. Why aren't you?
Yeah.
They think their charisma is going to translate to something other than debt.
Help businesses see how to integrate AI successfully into their workflows, understand the problems and limitations, rebuild their infrastructure on ICP. Yeah, I'm super fast. Like I just tear through AI. I have a higher level understanding about AI than the majority of people in St. Petersburg do, which I don't have to be some world-class AI expert. I know much more about AI. And
way to sell yourself. Hey, I'm smarter than all you rubes.
Yeah, he doesn't think much of St. Pete's.
Right. Hey, all you fucking idiots. I'm obviously better at this than you are, so sign up for my class. Are you an expert? I mean, around here, I guess I can be considered an expert.
Is he talking about the Insane Clown Posse?
No, ICP is a cryptocurrency that he's very excited about.
Oh, okay. I'm the idiot there. Sorry.
No, it's a good question because he's got a whole channel dedicated to ICP, and he thinks that that's going to be his get-rich-quick scheme. He keeps rooting for ICP, which is hilarious because when he talked about how he lost millions of dollars in the past, it's because he had all of his money wrapped into one crypto coin that then failed. So he's learned nothing.
And then tried to sell that snake oil.
Yes, he couldn't unload it because no one wanted to buy it. So he was just stuck with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, $0 worth of whatever crypto it was. So anyway, not the guy that I want to take a training seminar from. Unless I'm in St. Pete's, because he'd be the smartest guy there, apparently. What an asshole. All right, we got Opie stuff coming up. We got the Opie or Burr game and Is It Gay coming up. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm going to go over to supertip.gg/WATP. Nancram coming in. What I was trying to say is that wasted membership chat Kevin wasn't trying to figure out how to be a villain when asking Chad about how he struck Big Sauce. He was worried because he believes he can't get struck while alive. Oh, but why was he asking for the tutorial on how to do it? You could be onto something, Nan Cram, where Kevin's going, oh shit, I didn't know that people could strike me while I'm sniping them.
No, because he wouldn't need a tutorial on it.
He
wouldn't want to tell his haters how to do it, which they did.
That is interesting though, because that should have probably. I didn't even think about that part. Kevin's doing that all the time, and he wants to be immune. That's why he takes all his videos down immediately off of YouTube. He wants to be immune from these YouTube strikes and things. Oh, that's interesting. All right, thanks, Nankram. Good points.
Christian Blatt is the only single person who can benefit from my programs. He sucks all the cocks, even more than cockboy Eric Zane.
Thanks, Chad's missing upper lip. If only I could get them to figure out super tip on who are these broadcasters. Then Chad's missing upper lip could make fun of Christian with lots of different voices. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great programming? All right, let's talk about Opie.
Ba, 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 ba. Go screw.
Tony P put a fun post up on his social media. And
yeah, Tony P is the horniest guy I've ever seen on a podcast. He's gonna calm the fuck down.
I think it's hard to find your angle. Come on.
Okay, so he's got an arrow pointed to me and he says, I think this guy pleasures himself to me. And then the clip of me saying Tony P's the horniest guy on the internet. So Tony P's enjoying this new found fame that he has from being on Opie's show. I'm happy for him. Opie put out a podcast yesterday morning, and Opie's getting better at labeling show. The title is The Disgusting Truth About NYC Pools. I got to find out what the disgusting truth is about these NYC pools. Turns out people pee in them.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
Never would have guessed.
So 547 views on this episode from yesterday morning. Adam Bush, who couldn't be here tonight, was in the chat quite a bit. And I guess there were two mods in there ready to battle Adam. As Adam was just asking, like, can we get Ron's Venmo total? He's saying he's not making any money, but we know all these people have donated to him. So is he just not seeing it? What's happening? And most of the chat was with Adam the whole time. But there were like these super chatters these mods who were just like calling him a loser and like all this shit over and over again. And then there were super chats going in that never got read. Chris Primer posted this. But seriously, Opie, I gave Ron $250 and he says he hasn't broken 200. Where's the money? Great question, Chris Primer. We showed the receipts here on this program of that. And you can see that this guy, a drill bag, is... sorry, Opie, this Adam Bush guy is annoying. And Adam Bush is like, sorry, Opie, drill bags is harshing everyone's buzz here. So they're just going back and forth. He goes, Adam Bush, Jesus Christ, you're a weirdo, which could be true. But it's wild that Chris Primer put in this $20 super chat and then a $10 super chat right after this. And Opie was still on the air for another 15 minutes and never put either of them up, which is a real shitty thing to do. There's another super chat that he wouldn't put up as well. But first, I have to play you this clip because my buddy Andre sent this. And Andre's like, Opie acts like he doesn't watch these shows, but he's more in on the lingo than I think most people.
Bette Midler, hello, doll. Ron.
By the way, it's not mine. It's not mine. It's
Ron.
It's my roommate's. Slow down.
Ron, it's 2026. Just do it.
There's a lot of world out there. It's not mine.
Ron,
it's not mine.
Look at this. Look at my mug. New York City, all nice, easy, right? That's all it is.
Oh my God, that thing fucking screams gift shop. Fucking that screams gift shop at Penn Station.
You know what your mug screams?
Am I crazy? Opie just used the term "just do it" to mean gay.
He did.
Was that something that existed before I said it so effeminately?
Stop taking credit for everything.
This one I had to take credit for. I'm sorry. They call me Just Do It Keen. So Opie sits there and he goes, "Just do it" when he sees the Bette Midler mug. And then after he calls him gay, he's not sure if he used the word gaydar or not.
I
Bette
mean,
Midler.
there are people, if you say you like them, then, people's radar goes up. I'll call it radar today. All right. I think you could say gaydar. Your gaydar comes up.
Yeah. We know what you're talking about, Opie. It's fine. You don't have to pussyfoot around it. This is true. Carl, gay trendsetter. Thank you. Just wanted to be recognized, that's all. So then Opie decides, this would be a good bit for my show. Let's list the gay icons that are out there. If you like them, it means you're gay.
These are the names.
It's Pride
and
Month.
if you bring them up, people's gaydar will go up. Bette Midler. Cher.
Madonna.
Whoa. Did you see what just launched out of Opie's mouth?
Yeah.
I have a slow-mo replay.
Please don't.
While
He
he's
stole
saying,
it from me.
I know. Opie's turning into John Melendez, calling people Just Do It's and spitting. Like, look at the trajectory of this one. It's pretty impressive.
No.
If I was wearing 3D glasses, I went, whoa! It came right at me. All right, Chris, one more time. You got it.
Thank you. Oh, Jesus.
It goes back in and it comes out. And then it goes back in. I can do this all day. But we have a World Cup game to watch, so we got to move on with this.
Are they using the term gaydar correctly?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
That's not what that means.
And aren't these references to these icons a little outdated? That, yeah.
You think they're a little bit hack, Darren, to have this?
Yeah, seriously.
So they continue on with if you like them, it means you're gay. And I mean, what Ron says here cracks Opie up, and I just do not get it.
Ricky
Liza
Martin.
Minnelli. Liza Minnelli. Right? That's about
Liza.
it, I think. Huh?
Lady Gaga.
Oh, Lady Gaga.
If you like the Lady Gaga, you like to jump rope with the ding dongs.
I miss you, Roddy Babes.
He's right there.
Hold on. If you like Lady Gaga, you like to jump rope with the ding dongs. So I went to Grok because Banfield was teaching about AI.
Dear Grok, I'm a gay man and I don't get this.
I go, is this like a phrase people use that you're jumping rope with the ding dongs? And Grok came back and said, this was used on Opie's stream yesterday, but I can't find any other reference to it. Like, Grok, you fucking rule, man. That's pretty good stuff. What could that possibly mean?
That's awesome.
Jump rope with the ding dongs.
Grok's pretty cool.
Opie loved it. Cracked him up. Lucy, I want to know if you have any thoughts on this. Ariana Grande gets brought up in this conversation.
Ariana Grande, like from even, let's say 7-8 years ago, smoke show. And then year after year, now she literally goes around with no eyebrows.
I'm going to tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson's big dick energy crushed her. That big dick energy just fucking ate her alive. Dude, they were actually engaged.
Yeah, they're both crazy people. No shit. Lucy, do you think it was Pete Davidson's big dick energy? You would know more about this than I would.
That caused Ariana Grande to. I thought that we were not talking about these people because it makes you gay, and now Opie's like, let's talk about this person.
Oh yeah, they're all in on
It's a
it.
little bit
My
bizarre.
gaydar is going off as I'm watching the segments.
I do not think that that's the problem. Also, Opie should never criticize other people's eyebrows.
That's a good point. Or fishes, for that matter.
Yeah.
Well, as a lot of people probably know, there was an era where Pete Davidson was very friendly with Opie, was on his show all the time. This is when Opie was moved to the afternoons and was doing the afternoon show, and Pete Davidson would stop by, and they were buddies, but that did not last very long.
Yeah, Pete Davidson, I think Pete Davidson practices the dark arts because that's also the time where my friendship ended with Pete Davidson. He started dating Ariana Grande, and he had no time for anybody else. And then it got like crazy.
And then he upped his game
over and over again.
And went to a Kardashian.
A Kardashian who was using him, by the way.
Okay.
For what?
Yeah. God damn it, Kim Kardashian. Stop using me for my big dick. I'm so mad at you. So Pete Davidson stopped hanging out with Opie because he'd rather spend time with Ariana Grande. What a weirdo.
I know.
Could you imagine?
What a strange hang up.
What a dumb thing to do. He could be hanging with Opie. You're fucking Ariana Grande instead? Moron. Any thoughts on that, Lucy, and your boyfriend, Pete? Dark arts? You know anything about this?
Listen, it sounds like Ariana Grande got him into the dark arts if that's when it started.
I would imagine that's true. It's so funny, too, because Ron's like, what is she, on Ozempic or something? Like, no. She's gotten very skinny, but I don't think it's because she's... Anyway. So the banter on this show is brilliant. These two have been doing it for a long time together. Of course, Opie's been doing radio since he was 18, so it's just flawless and seamless.
What's that movie where Joe Rogan makes that, like, the girl just pukes in his front yard and he still makes out with her?
Joe Rogan?
Not Joe Rogan, Seth Rogen.
No, I don't
There's
remember.
a comedy where he makes, I don't know.
I don't remember. And then I had a girl that gave me bad breath.
Okay, good stuff, guys. Well done. I don't know why my camera keeps stopping. It's very annoying. This hasn't happened to me in a little while, but it's happening now. So Opie says, then I had a girl who gave me bad breath. What do you think he means by that, Darren? Any thoughts?
I don't know. I want to hear the context of this thing.
Lucy, what do you think he means by a girl who gave me bad breath?
I can't imagine that he was ever eating pussy. I don't want to imagine that, but that's where I'm going.
I think he's told the story before.
You are correct. She had a very stinky pussy.
It was a black chick, right?
And they would get, well, he didn't mention that in this time through.
Okay.
But
in your head it was.
I think he told the story before.
Well, he did tell the story before, and he's going to talk about the stinky pussy story. I guess he was. I guess he was fingering this nice lady, and then driving it on a long trip back to Long Island.
But my left hand smelled so bad that the whole ride I had it hanging out the window of my Honda Accord going from Geneseo to Long Island.
Watch Ron's face during this conversation. He wants nothing to do with this conversation.
And that's when I learned that girls can have a problem down there that they can't really take care of unless they get some medication, Ron. Do you understand? And that was the one that gave me bad breath. And then I decided, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like doing that one act. And then guess what, Ron? Then I had a fresh one. I moved on and I had a fresh one. And then I was all in. No more bad breath for the kid, Ron. No more bad breath. So how you been, Ron?
I regret bringing up Ariana Grande. We just went on a little this is your life moment. You have some serious issues with women.
What's so funny about this? How many times have we watched Opie scold Ron for bringing up sex or anything? It's like, whoa, no, we can't talk about that. And then Opie's talking about this stinky pussy and going down on chicks. Ron's like, what are we doing?
I have so many issues with that. I don't understand. First of all, how did he not know before he dove in head first that it was stinky?
That's true.
Second of all, don't
he's
call-
always stuffed up.
I don't like the term fresh one for vagina.
Right.
It sounds very youthful.
Oh,
I don't
that's
like
why
that
you're
at all.
offended by that.
Yeah,
okay.
that's why. That's the only reason. No, I don't like it.
We'll only use it behind your back from now on.
Thank you.
Don't worry. So yeah, that was the stinky pussy story, which turned Ron off.
Yeah.
So much.
Understandably.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Super chat comes in that Opie refuses to read on the show.
Jared Shep just gave us $10, but his comment's not worth putting on the big screen. Thanks for your $10. No, I mean, it's...
All right, so I put it up on the screen for us. You notice how flustered Opie got right there? He lost his train of thought. And let me explain why that just happened. The $10 super chat says, hey, fellas, I used to date a girl who would throw up every time we ate. I stopped paying for her dinners. Opie, would you say that you're the most accomplished live streamer in the Dabbleverse? Thanks. Because they were talking about bulimia. And so this person's joining in on the conversation, but just that word Dabbleverse. Opie won't show it on the screen. which is a bitch move. It's like you're proving this bothers you when you do that. It's only going to get worse. I'm surprised that he would be so afraid of just the word Dabbleverse. Who cares? It's a difference. All right, so Opie wants to go into the ocean. You know, he's got the ocean behind him there. It's summertime, and he's in the Hamptons. So he asks some questions to his AI assistant.
How do I cover my baloney boobs? How do I cover the weird back hair I got? How do I cover my giant fucking long nipple hair?
Okay, I took that all out of context. He was talking about the mayor, Mom Donnie, who dove into a pool in his suit. Did a little press thing. So Opie was explaining that he has what kind of boobs does he have?
Baloney
boobs. Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right. They talk about Mom Donnie's wife, whether she's hot or not. I didn't even look it up. I don't even know. I don't know the answer to any of that. But because they're talking about that, Opie's got a joke that doesn't go over at all the first time, but it doesn't stop him from trying it again. And it doesn't go over well the second time either.
You see on social media, the question with her face on it, is she the most beautiful first lady ever? What? Who's saying that?
No.
But I'm telling you, so there's a PR campaign.
No. And the most beautiful first lady ever, as far as the presidency goes, hands down, Barbara Bush. Hands down.
Well, they're saying the first lady ever for New York.
No, I know. But then when I think first ladies, and then you get me to the presidency, and the hottest first lady ever was Barbara Bush.
Oh,
hands down.
And you know Barbara Bush had a bush.
What an idiot. What two idiots.
So
how fresh was it?
Opie thought the joke was hands down because he said it the same way twice.
Yeah.
The joke is Barbara Bush.
Sure.
And Ron didn't even react to that.
Nope.
I don't know if he's not listening or he thinks Barbara Bush is hot. I don't know.
The latter.
Right. So he didn't respond at all. And then Opie's like, maybe you didn't hear me. I said the hottest chick is Barbara Bush hands down. Huh? Good stuff.
Ron's like, should I mention the word Bush again?
Right. You like that, right, Opie? That'll make you giggle? How stinky do you think her bush is? Hold your hand out the window. So then they start plugging PayPals and Venmos. You'll notice that Ron's Venmo now scrolls on the bottom of the screen. We've bullied Opie into doing that. Thank God. Someone had to do it. And so Opie starts asking for money pretty directly.
You have to have a lock and you have to have a cap. You have to wear a baiting cap.
You know what, Ron? Because of you showing your intelligence this very moment, look what's down below scrolling. Look, first of all, that's my PayPal. I would appreciate a donation today. There's my PayPal. And right after me is Venmo Ronnie.
It's Venmo like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning.
All right, listen.
It's funny. And some of the fucking comments is like, Ron, you're pathetic begging for Venmo.
Don't listen to those people.
I don't. It's hilarious.
No, I'll tell you why you don't listen to those people. It's a lame talking point, and I've explained this. I find it kind of I'll be honest. I do find it a little embarrassing that you got to do it this way because the whole world has gone this way where the people that listen and support you give you money directly. In the old days, I've been around so long, like you have a company, they give you a really nice salary and you don't have to worry about anything else. Nowadays, it's a hustle. You go right to the consumer now. The whole world has changed.
Okay. So Opie is justifying this begging for money thing that he started doing more recently. Darren, do you have to hop off, buddy?
Yeah, I got to go in a couple of minutes, but what a great time I've had, and I really appreciate you all having me on. Love the show, continued success, and I hope, Chris, we hear more super chats in his voice. That's always my favorite part every week.
Well, Darren, no one's stopping you. Paltrowcast is your podcast. Where can people find that? What are you talking about?
YouTube, broadcast TV, etc. Upcoming interviews with members of the Roots and Sabotage, Sandra Lurke, Mobb Deep, etc. Thank you all for listening and tolerating, and hope to see everyone soon.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, Darren. Thanks for checking out Club Random.
Thank you all.
Pulling some clips for us. Darren Paltrowitz, who's actually the reason why Adam Bush and I became friends. He's the one who connected the two of us together. So Darren's a good egg.
He is.
We appreciate him being on here. So Opie is saying, okay, the way of the world now is you have to beg for money. There's no company that's going to give you a base salary, so you got to go on and just plead with people to give you money. Now, I'd argue that you could actually offer something in exchange for that money. You could play with yourself with a dildo on Patreon, something.
Who's going to do that?
Well,
Nobody.
Do something for the money. Opie goes, this is the new model. Everyone's just begging for money. So, I mean, if people call you out for it, Ron, tell them they're retarded. That's what everyone's doing. There's no such thing as getting paid to be a broadcaster. And then he shits on his own point.
Go tell Howard Stern to go do his shit for free, because that's what you're basically saying. No one wants to do anything in life for free.
Yeah, but Howard Stern gets a salary from a company. The thing you said doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Like there's the thing. It's like nobody's making a salary anymore. You have to beg for money. Howard Stern makes a lot of money. Yeah,
he might offer a shitty product, but it's a product.
Yeah,
for free.
You know what it sounds like? So we don't make our salary within. We don't have a base salary. Like
No.
in other words, it's not like, we're making 25. We're not getting paid.
Right.
So in other words, we're like servers in a restaurant.
Right.
Our salary is based on tips.
Right.
Because we're not getting. There's no more. You're not. By the way, you're not getting paid by WBCN. You're not getting paid by Sirius XM.
No.
You're not getting paid by WAAF.
No.
Those days are over.
Right.
You don't have that $500,000 salary.
he's insulting you, Opie. He's talking about all the places that fired you. Remember, you used to get a salary from this company and one from this company. And you used to make all this money from that company. That ship is sailed. That's not going to happen ever again. Opie's like, yeah, I know. Wait a second.
Now go dance for tips, monkey.
Yeah. No, I think Ron's being a dick right there. So here's my question. Ron goes, we're not even getting paid for this. Why would you? Who's asking for it? Who's watching it? That's why I mentioned 547 views on this video in over a day's time. And they're like, can you believe we're not getting paid for this? Yeah. A lot of YouTubers don't get paid for it. Most, actually. Just go on and stream for very few people and get nothing in return. Maybe they enjoy doing it. Maybe they think it'll turn into something someday. Maybe they're Jerry Banfield. There's a lot of reasons people do this kind of thing.
Is this the first time that Opie had Ron's Venmo on that banner?
The first time that we've covered it. Maybe they did it earlier this week, but yeah, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Until
I can
now.
officially say, fuck you, Ron.
Yeah, Ron, this whole thing where he will not come forward and explain to us how much money he's made. And I wouldn't ask for it except for the fact that he said it was less than $200. And I know one person alone gave more than $200. Yeah. Let alone Dr. Steve over $200 and all the other people who have reached out to me and shown me how much money they've given to Ron. It's fucked up. But he's complaining there's no base salary. And so this is how they have to do it. They have to beg for money.
This is how everyone's doing it. You have to beg a little bit. You got to show your PayPal, link down below. Or
I can't believe Opie even used the word beg right there. You got to beg a little bit. Oof. What is going on with this guy? Maybe he asked ChatGPT, how do I make money doing this thing? You should probably beg. This is Becky Monster's voice.
You should probably beg.
Ask them for money, Opie. Tell them it's never enough, Opie.
Down below, or Venmo Ronnie down below, and you hope a few people say, you know what, I'm having fun watching these every morning. I'm going to give the guys a few bucks.
Hold on, I have a question.
That's how the world works now with this shit.
I have a question. So someone like Joe Rogan or Theo Vaughn, are they getting a salary? Or are they making all their money with the podcast downloads?
No, I don't. I got the question. I don't know what Theo Vaughn's deal is, but
yeah, Joe Rogan makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year from Spotify. So yeah, that's the answer to that. Another company who's paying a salary for broadcasters, almost like the professional broadcasters. I love that Opie's like, guys, I know I'm begging. This is what everyone has to do. And then Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan. And Ron's like, wait, is everyone begging? Like even Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan's like, nope, they actually never beg at all. And so Opie, who's brilliant and has been in broadcasting for so long, explains the advertising model as if people didn't know about this.
But a lot of these big podcasters, you don't see them begging as much because they get so many downloads that the commercials that are playing is bringing in insane money. We're not at that stage yet. Well, you know, when people subscribe, download, and listen to a few of these, we make a few shekels. We make a few bucks.
What's the threshold for downloads where you start making money? What's that number?
Okay.
He's still asking Opie technical questions.
Yes. Well, because he wants to think that someday he'll make some money doing this.
Yeah, I know.
You know? And so they did the Venmo thing, and that's not enough for him. So he's not happy about that. But the fact that Opie's explaining, by the way, if you have a huge audience, then you can charge advertisers to be a part of the program, then you'll get paid.
Oh.
No shit, Sherlock. That's how it's always been. That's why we're asking, like, why are you begging? You shouldn't have to be begging. Not everyone has to beg. So I thought that was a great question from Ron. What is the threshold? And let's find out the answer to that.
I honestly couldn't tell you. Like the real money, I don't even know.
100,000?
Huh?
Like 100,000?
Oh my God, 100,000! You would be right next to me in a beach
We'd
house.
be neighbors?
Yes, Ron.
More promises of getting rich. Opie loves dangling this carrot. We're going to make millions of dollars one day. And Ron gets all excited. Look how happy he is.
Yeah.
Huh? Think we can get 100,000 downloads? Not talking about stinky pussy and keeping your hand out the window. But maybe. Opie even says at the end of the show, he goes, if you download more episodes, the begging goes away. It's like, oh, it's my fault. I actually download all of his episodes on audio, so it's not my fault. But you assholes. All right, let's get back to begging, Opie.
We went off track a little too long, but for people that's, you know, say stop begging for money, it's a lazy, stupid talking point. This is the way of the world, unfortunately. And like I said, no one wants to do this for free. Howard Stern doesn't need another dollar in his pocket. So why don't you go bother Howard and go, why are you still making money doing this?
Jesus Christ. This hang up he has with Howard Stern is ruining his life. He's still complaining about Howard Stern. Howard didn't get fired from SiriusXM and was able to negotiate multiple deals, and you were not. Get over it. It's time to get over it. But also the fact that he keeps bringing up begging and then saying, well, Howard Stern makes money.
Yeah, well, the begging is really annoying to me because he keeps saying, oh, well, you know, everybody says that I shouldn't be begging. Maybe if you work hard, then you don't have to beg.
Right.
And that's what it is.
Yeah,
stop channeling your energy to begging and put it into hard work.
Put out a quality product.
So stupid.
That people actually want to listen to or watch. What's funny is that Opie's complaining about Howard Stern a lot in this. Both of them are destroying their legacies. Both Opie and Howard objectively have just destroyed their legacies. So people will never look at them the way they would have if they had just gotten out of broadcasting. But Howard's getting paid millions of dollars to do that. Opie's making nothing. He's just destroying his legacy for nothing. Opie's got this really fun thing. He did some research using his AI assistant. He wanted to know, we got 4th of July coming up this weekend. So he wanted to know, were the Founding Fathers grilling out, celebrating?
Oh, yeah.
Celebrating the birth of the nation? And if so, what do you think they grilled? So he asked Ron some questions, see if Ron knows.
Oh, here we go. A little history lesson.
I like history lessons. I was looking up 4th of July shit because it's right around the corner. And when they signed the Declaration of Independence way back in the day, you would think they would celebrate America because they had barbecuing back then, Ron. You would think they would throw some hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill. You want to guess what the 4th of July food was back then?
Give me the date.
Give me the date?
Oh, no,
it's
buddy.
the 250th anniversary. He doesn't know 1776? I don't know, man. What are we talking about? The 20s? The 60s?
Was it in September?
What an idiot. Give me the date.
I like that he still stuck his schnoz in the camera just to nod. He didn't even say anything.
Yeah, he's got to move.
He's got to move.
Sure does. All right. You guys want to find out what they did grill?
Sure.
I mean, this is a great tease.
They weren't celebrating with burgers, hot dogs, and beer. John Adams, to be specific.
Were they roasting up Indians?
How did they celebrate the signing of the Declaration of Independence? And it was a barbecue, but it wasn't hot dogs and it wasn't hamburgers. So when people say shit like
It was probably a pig.
Huh?
It was probably a pig.
Oh, I wish it was a pig. It wasn't a pig, Ron. It wasn't a pig.
Was it one of those people from the boats? Was it one of those people that were brought on the boats?
Stop.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, what was that? I don't know. Was it black people? That's hilarious, Ron. You're killing it today. Anthony's the racist one, though. Remember that. Okay. Are you guys dying to know the answer to this question? I can tell you're both like, are we going to get to the fireworks factory or what over here? Good news. We do have the answer finally revealed.
All right, I'll say this. I don't think anyone has done this in well over 100 years. They have not put this on their goddamn barbecue.
It was fish.
No, people put fish on their barbecues.
I don't know what.
Turtle soup. They put a turtle on their barbecue to celebrate the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
I think that Ron Fire was just like, all right, how long are we to fucking drag this shit out? Just give me the goddamn answer. I gave you a real answer. I gave you a couple joke answers.
Yeah. Threw in some racism.
Yeah,
what do you want?
What else do you want from me? So, he says turtle soup. And then Opie goes on to say turtle soup in silly voices for a while. Don't worry, I'll spare you guys.
Thank you.
That. So they're begging for money. And Chatter has an idea of how they can make some money. And I was kind of proud of Ron the Waiter.
But this is your challenge today from Spikes. I got 100. If Ron gets a big toe in his mouth, dude, he will give you 100. Can you get your big toe in your mouth?
Is that like, did he want me to get my roommate? Is that like a euphemism? What's it mean?
All right.
Big toe?
You're not going to take the challenge? You're not going to take the challenge?
I could fucking do it, but I'm not doing that. What am I, a monkey? What am I here to fucking amuse you? Huh?
Ron has dignity.
Beg for your money.
Did you notice that Opie was surprised by that? He's
Yeah.
like, it's $100 though.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that? That's shocking.
Would Opie have done it?
I think he said that he would at some point.
And we've seen both of their feet.
Oh, God. Opie doesn't wash or he doesn't bathe or do anything, manicure his feet all summer long. Very proud of that. But I just love the fact that, Opie likes to treat Ron like he's the sidekick. And then every now and again you realize that, no, he's just the stunt boy that Opie has no respect for. Oh, that makes more sense. That seems about right. This is a funny thing that Opie says, and then we'll move on. But I like when he has these realizations of how far he's fallen and how bad things are now.
That just blew Joe Rogan and Bill Burr away. They were both. How crazy has life gotten? There was a time Joe Rogan and Bill Burr were doing our show at the same time, and we thought nothing of it. I would kill to have one of those guys on this goddamn thing.
Yes, you would.
I'll kill you, Ron.
It's so pathetic. I like it when the quiet part goes out loud. Opie realizes that it's not going well. It's pretty bad. So, yes, that's Opie. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll find out if Ron is ever going to reveal that he's making decent money. I bet it's drying up because he's being a dick about it.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's not very appreciative, which is a problem. Is It Gay is coming up. We're trying to get out of here before the soccer game. We'll move things along. The Inward coming in on supertip.gg/WATP. I miss Adam. Me too. Dang Lizard coming in. I guess Opie lets Ronnie read the comments Opie gets because a millionaire begging is pathetic. Ronnie can beg. He's already pathetic and he knows it. That's a good point. Neelax.
Yes, Opie, come to the beg side. Once you start down the begging path, forever will it dominate your destiny, consume you, it will.
I believe that was a Star Wars reference. Well done, Beggy Monster. Little $5. Opie is the thinnest skinned weetod in the verse. Greg Shells. Won't show super tips. Great way to lose a paying audience. Good job, Ope. Yeah, he was leaving a lot of the super chats off the screen. And I wonder if he's had a conversation with Ron about that. Because, Ron's watching the chat. He sees that there's some yellows and oranges coming in that aren't getting pulled up. Sorcerer says, I'm catching up. The eating segment was execrable. Exceptional, I think is what he meant. Yes, it was exceptional. I agree. Florida 49ers fan, that rat bastard Opie tricked us on the raid. He was putting up the super chats on a replay. Interesting. Is that his way to get around it? It's like, I showed it. Volsair became a YouTube member. Thank you very much for doing that, Volsair. We do 2 bonus episodes every single month on here, and you can watch the episodes we do on Saturday afternoons. There will be an episode this Saturday on the 4th of July because what else am I going to do? What else do we have going on around here? All right, let's bring some review girls on.
Is it weird or is it gay? What will Aaron say today? Is it gay?
Welcome, Megan. How's it going?
What's up, homies?
What is happening, Annie? What up?
Hello.
Oh, hello to you.
Or what up? Oh, what up?
Megan, last week you brought us a gay thoughts segment.
Yes, I did.
Aaron and Chad Zumock on X posted Karmic saying something that you sent my way. I think this would fit very well into this new bit you're doing.
Somebody talked me into sucking dick. So I did it for about 6 months, and after 6 months of sucking dick, I realized, dick sucking is not for me. Somebody.
What the fuck was the context of that?
I don't know, but it's so funny.
Carver's such a retard. All right, we're going to play Is It Gay? This is the game. We're going to have to figure out if Aaron's going to say something is gay or not. We're going to hear the setup, and then Megan will ask us if we think he's going to say gay. Each round is worth 1 point. The final round is worth 3 points. So 5 rounds of 1, 1 round of 3. Let's have at it, people.
Hi. Welcome to the program. I am getting fatter. We don't need to talk about it. I'm sick. I haven't been in the gym since last Tuesday, I don't think. And I have officially gained 2 pounds. I've gained 2 pounds since I've been sick. And, you know, it's wild that I would because I can't taste anything. So literally my eating is a compulsion to just, I want texture and fullness. And
Is it gay to want to feel texture and fullness in your mouth when you're sick? Lucy.
I think that's gay.
Carl.
I'm going to go not gay on this one.
Chris.
Gay.
Annie.
Gay.
All right, I'm the only one.
And there's really no other way to explain what's going on with me without sounding gayer. But there's so much to talk about.
Doesn't even make sense. This guy doesn't even fucking make sense. God damn it. All right, I didn't get a point. Everyone else did. Round 2, starting my comeback.
I mean, the working class in this country is almost becoming like the Native Americans. We have no choice but to scalp you. Like, we're going down anyway. What are we supposed to do?
To Saline Township in March. I spoke with residents, board members. I spoke to the developer, Related Digital, as well as OpenAI and Oracle.
Probably speak
and
to
even
a plastic
the utility,
surgeon.
DTE, which is providing the electricity.
Down to eat. That's what I am. I'm DTE.
Is it gay to be concerned for the environment when your town is building a data center? Annie.
Not gay.
Chris.
Not gay.
Carl.
Well, everything's either weird or gay, and that's not weird, so I'm going to say gay.
Lucy.
I'm also going not gay.
Oh, Jesus, again, I'm the only one. All right. I suck at this.
Residents are really concerned about things like water, the environment.
Fags! What a bunch of gay guys.
I stand corrected.
All right, I got a point. I'm back. We're all 4-way tie going after that. Jesus, Aaron. He's so bad at this.
I got to clip that. Fags.
All right, round 3.
Month, or
No Detective of the Month plaques for him. On a wall with $1, just puke face emojis. $1 from Joey Caravello says, Aaron, put ice cream on SP's box and eat it off. Trust me, you'll like it.
Is it gay to eat ice cream off of your girlfriend's box? Lucy.
I think it might be gay.
Carl.
I think it's gay.
Chris.
It shouldn't be gay, so I'm going not gay.
Annie.
I think he thinks it's gay.
All right, Chris is the only one saying not gay. You shouldn't need a sweet to enjoy pussy. It's gay. That's my
Yeah,
point.
but what would Opie say?
Extra ice cream.
Gives a little extra flavor.
Great, let's be gay in front of hundreds of people.
All right, there it is. That is gay.
I'm glad I lost a point on that.
Okay, if you say so.
Because I made a point.
Cope.
Another win for the Chris.
Yep.
Can you fix my headphones again?
Oh, no, did I pull it out again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Where did I put it?
I don't know. There it is. Very gay over here.
My feet work as well as Johnny Crutches, I guess. I'm just unplugging everything as we go. All right, this is round 4. Is it gay?
If I'm her husband, I'm a little worried at how long this interview's taking and how many questions she's asking about nitrogen.
Yeah.
Honey, I saw your show today. Great job. Anything you want to tell me about the nitrogen
I was
thing?
looking at our credit card statement, and you you went for the additional life insurance policy.
I just wanted to ask because, I want to support your career.
So, first of all, I don't call it hypoxia. I call it nitrogen suffocation. Hypoxia.
Stupid bitch.
Is using the term hypoxia instead of suffocation gay? Lucy.
Oh, not gay.
Carl.
I think it's gay.
Chris.
Not gay.
Annie.
Gay?
All right, we're split on this one. No one's real sure, but we're split on this one.
Jesus.
Actually, I don't call it hypoxia. I call it suffocation. You're gay.
This show is ridiculous. He only has one joke. This could be a skit. This would be actually a very funny skit. The talk show host who only has one joke. All right, round 5. This is the last 1 point round. Then we'll be on the final round after this.
Hey, Steel Toe Morning Show, Steel Toe Media Incorporated. We want to ask people. So,
Yeah.
what do you?
So y'all ragging?
What do you cunts think about this guy not wanting to hire any clam? What do you think about you gals being left on the outside like dogs?
Oh my God!
And them hiring only swinging dicks.
Is it gay to the reference? You won't get the reference, but is it gay to only hire male servers at your restaurant? Annie.
Yeah, that sounds gay.
Chris.
I swear we're due for a not gay.
Carl.
I know, I feel the same way. I'm going to say not gay on this one, even though it is.
Lucy.
Not gay.
What are you, peer pressured into that one? You
I
seem
feel
like you're-
very
seem
unsure.
like You're
I
pained.
feel very unsure.
All right, let's find out.
Oh shit! I can't help but like that guy, but he's fucking retarded. He's really stupid.
All right, the not gays have it on that one. Chris, what are the scores going into the final round?
Well, I hate to say it, but you're leading with 4.
Why do you hate to say that? I thought we were buds.
We're buds. We'll talk about it later.
First Andy and now you.
LT and Annie got 3, and I got a measly 2.
All right, well, everyone's still in it because this one's worth 3 points. A little different in the final round. It's not, is it gay or not? We will have multiple choice options to go with.
Do you know middle schoolers are vaping now? Like they're vaping weed. Now, my daughter's school is like a middle school, high school together. But like she'll have these stories. She's like, oh my God. She's like, they had to shut down the bathroom the other day because somebody was the 3 kids were vaping in there. And I'm like, I'm like, you mean like the high school kids? And she says, no, kids in my grade. And I'm like, oh God. Just got to be like, now you understand why parents scare their children. You're like, you know, you go to hell if you do that, right? You're just like, lean on that. Just lean on, you're going to hell if you do any drugs.
Aaron is concerned for his daughter as she reaches the age where kids start rebelling and experimenting. Who does Aaron not want his daughter to end up like if she starts vaping like the middle schoolers?
Kayla
One.
Ricada. Oh, probably not.
I should have put that as a choice.
no. Is it too late?
It's not too late. 1, a raspy old whore. 2, the Somali immigrants infiltrating her school. Or 3, her stepmom. Lucy.
I think I got to go Somali immigrants too.
Carl.
So the April reference, that seems, yeah, that sounds like what he would do because April's forever a drug addict in his mind.
So what?
3, stepmom.
Thank you.
Chris.
Well, that sounds logical, but I'm going to go with the raspy thing.
Andy.
Good idea.
Raspy old whore.
All right, 2 raspy old whores. Let's find out.
You'll go straight to hell. You just go, remember your stepmom?
Yes!
Exactly.
Yes! I knew it.
But maybe she was a raspy old whore.
She actually was at certain points. That is true. All right, well.
It's time for a victory lap, Carl.
I think it is time for a victory lap. All right. Gotta get the USA chant in there, obviously. You guys ready to play a different game? The Opie or Burr game brought to us by Simon?
Yes.
Me too. Did I put it on the board? Of course not.
Oh, I got something on the board. Another little nugget
Oh,
from Megan. I call it Aaron's affirmations.
Okay.
I'm a dick. I'm a cunt. I'm retarded. I'm gay.
Beautiful.
Well played.
Guys, this is going to be sweet. It's a musical edition of Opie or Burr. I'm your host, Simon, from the Worst Ever Podcast, and here's how the game works. I read a quote from either Greg Hughes or Bill Burr, and then you guess. Is it one of those guys? Let's join the Jerry Banfield family for round 1. Rihanna, music. See if it comes up. Umbrella, Ella, A, O, E. Come on. Loading, slowly loading. I'm running out of shit to talk about. Time to register those votes.
Did I make it super noisy in here? What did I do?
You made it super noisy. Okay.
Hold on. Is that going to work? I cranked the volume somehow when I was fixing the headphone jack that I kicked out for the 3rd time today.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm killing it.
All right.
I'm killing
All
it over
right.
here. All right. So I believe that would be Bill Burr. What do you got, Lucy?
I also think Bill Burr.
Megan.
Opie.
Annie?
I think I remember this being sung by Opie. I think.
Okay. And producer Chris?
I went Burr.
All right. Let's find out.
And here's the answer.
Rihanna, music. See if it comes up. Umbrella, Ella, A, O, E. Come on. Loading, slowly loading. I'm running out of shit to talk about.
You could talk about your pending divorce. Print that email before you come over because it's time for round 2.
All right. So Bill Burr was the answer. I don't know what's going on. I broke all of our headphones in the studio just now. I apologize for that. I'll figure it out at some point. The answer was obviously Bill Burr on that. I don't think Opie ever researches stuff on the show. I think he only has that one device in front of him, but I could be wrong.
Joe Cocker's version of With a Little Help from My Friends features Jimmy Page. Epic guitar work. That is absolutely true. There's one of those songs right there. Did you know that? No. You did not, did you? Time to register those votes.
Chris, what do you got?
I went Opie.
What do you think, Lucy?
I think that's Opie.
I'm going to go Opie as well. Megan?
Opie.
And Annie?
Opie for the sweep.
We're all going Ope.
And here's the answer.
Joe Cocker's version of With a Little Help from My Friends features Jimmy Page. Epic guitar work. That is absolutely true. There's one of the songs right there. Did you know that? No. You did not, did you?
Bet Ron didn't know that either, little bitch. Cling to that novelty record deal you got for round 3. There was one album that Norton told me to get, and it actually fucking scared me when I listened to it. That one where Ozzy's going to hell, and he's going, "Oh no, God, please help me." It's just like, time to register those votes.
I mean, it seems like a trick one. Annie, what do you got?
I think it's a trick too, so I'm gonna go Burr.
Yeah, what do you got, producer Chris?
Burr.
I'm going Burr. Megan?
Billy Burr.
Luigi Tightbox?
I'm going to go with Opie.
Yeah, why not? Let's talk about Jim Norton. Let's see.
And here's the answer.
There was one album that Norton told me to get, and it actually fucking scared me when I listened to it. That one where Ozzy's going to hell, and he's going, "Oh no, God, please help me." It was just like...
But is it scarier than the James Webb Telescope? That's shit in a lake for round 4. And they're fiddling and fiddling and fiddling, and they're adding more instruments, and then all of a sudden they start really getting into a rhythm and a groove, and you're like, I don't know, but this is great. And then 20 minutes into the song, they go playing in the band, and you're like, oh, I know this song. That's the Grateful Dead in a nutshell. Time to register those votes.
What do you got, Lucy?
I think that's Burr.
Okay. Megan?
Burr.
Yeah, I'm going to go Burr on this one as well. Producer Chris?
Burr.
Annie?
Opie.
All right, we got one Opie. Let's go.
And here's the answer.
And they're fiddling and fiddling and fiddling, and they're adding more instruments, and then all of a sudden start really getting into a rhythm and a groove, and you're like, I don't know, but this is great. And then 20 minutes into the song, they go, playing in the band, and you're like, oh, I know this song. That's the Grateful Dead in a nutshell.
The only band more boring than Fish. Why play a guitar when you could play a fucking vacuum in round 5? If you know your rock and roll, there was this guy, Terry Reid, that everyone said had the greatest fucking vocal voice, but he never really made it on his own. Everybody wanted him in their bands. Time to register those votes.
What do you got, Annie?
Burr.
Lucy Tightbox?
Opie?
God, this is a tough one. Producer Chris, what do you got? Burr. I'm going to go Bill Burr. Megan, what do you have?
I'll choose Burr also.
All right. What are the scores right now, I should ask?
Carl, you got 3. LT's got 2. Annie with 3. I got 3. Megan with 2.
All right, let's find out.
And here's the answer.
If you know your rock and roll, there was a guy, Terry Reid, that everyone said had the greatest fucking vocal voice. But he never really made it on his own. Everybody wanted him in their bands.
Opie's ready for failed Celebrity Jeopardy. Congratulations to this week's winner. You've suffered enough. I'll be here next time, and maybe you will be too. Until then, goodbye.
Great job, Simon. What's the final score? What's the verdict on this one?
4-way tie. Sorry, Megan.
Oh, Megan's left out in the dust on this one. We're running a little behind, so I don't know. Do you have a couple comments for us, Megan? Some highlights from Spotify?
I have one that I was personally given today by my bestie and yours from the Blatcast, commenting on episode 739. It was an almost perfect episode because it featured 2 goats of WATP, Corey Feldman and Artie Fletcher. Of course, it helped that the episode featured Christian Blatt from my favorite podcast, who are these broadcasters Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern on this very channel. I just wish that one day he would be on an episode with the very funny and incredibly talented review girl, Megan. That's the sort of pop culture crossover I can celebrate. Hashtag Ruth Conda forever. Sincerely, Christian Blatt.
This is what pandering is, Chad Zumock. Are you watching? This is what pandering. We need to know the definition.
He signed it sincerely.
Unreal. Any new reviews, Annie?
No, but I do have a comment I've been sitting on from Castbox. Ryan Henderson comments on episode 732, which you covered at the quartering, MLC versus Bush, Stut Joe, Opie, and Andrew Santino. And he says, did you compile the most annoying people to review on purpose?
Yep. That's the whole point of the show. Florida 49er fan coming in says, I should have been more specific. On today's TSN raid, we raided Opie. He was putting new super chats up on a replay. That's gay. Oh, that's cool. I want to see that. I want to see raiding Opie. What else is Shuli going to steal from me? Kidding, of course. Lucy's the answer to that. Michael C. Never tell Carl about your bowel movements. Creep. Yeah, I don't need to know about it. I'll fantasize on my own. Thank you very much. Michael C. Is this Aaron's cup holder daughter? That's the one. Chad's missing upper lip. Even Blatt's reviews are long-winded. Jesus Christ, there's never a period. Never find a fucking period. We got some voicemails brought to us by Gary in San Diego.
It's a bunch of crap. Swing and a miss. Rock and rolla.
Last show of Pride Month. Just do it.
I will just do it. Thank you very much for that. Dude, Corey Feldman called into the show. I get excited when Corey calls in because he's kind of a big deal. You know, he's a celebrity in his own right, but also around these parts.
Hey, WATP. This is Corey Feldman. Listen, I listened to your last episode of me doing the interview with Jamie Kennedy, and you have to delete that episode. You have to delete it. It does not follow my protocol, okay? I will sue you for every dollar that you're worth, every penny. You know, you could be out cruising the coast, sniffing some lace, down in some brews, but no, you did not follow protocol. Fuck Jim and them, fuck the Wolfpack, and fuck WATP. I'll hang up and listen.
Okay.
Come on.
I sent that over to Jim. I'm like, this guy does a pretty spot-on Corey impression. It's really good.
Carl, fuck the haters. I love the Jerry Banfield segments. They're amazing. The most recent one where he's talking about time, it's amazing. Like, I personally love it because I was rooming with somebody, this Venezuelan guy, who couldn't, he defied that the concept of time existed. He would act like, oh, time isn't a real thing and everything. But then every time I tried to push him on it, like you were talking about with light years, about how, you know, how you get to other planets with Jerry Banfield, like you're constantly accepting time as just a constant, you know, as repetitive as that sounds, because you're referencing things like speed, which is measured in time, you know, stuff like that, the concepts that couldn't exist without time, and they use those concepts, except they go, well, time doesn't exist, and this is the same fucking shit the conversations I would have with my roommate, and they were fucking infuriating when I was by myself.
No, it's very annoying. 45 seconds is the limit on the voicemails, everyone.
Hey, Carl, James in Vegas. Hey, on the topic of cover songs better than the originals, wanted to say you're exactly 100% right about Watchtower, Hendrix' version better than Dylan's. And then somebody else said Johnny Cash's version of Hurt better than Trent Reznor's. Even Reznor admitted that one. But I wanted to add two more onto that list. First one will probably be controversial. I believe Billy Corgan's Smashing Pumpkins version of Landslide is better than Stevie Nicks' original one.
Weird.
And then the one that should be automatic, Manfred Mann's version of Blinded by the Light is way better than the Bruce Springsteen original, because Manfred Mann goes out and says, wrapped up like a douche. And it should be a no-brainer there. Anyways,
I agree that one is better, and Husey can suck it. Springsteen blows. Oh, this is an amazing voicemail right here. I think this might be Chad's missing upper lip, because he's excited about this voicemail coming up. So this is fun.
Hey, Carl. I'm not going to say my name because my 13-year-old son listens to this, but a garbage man for 15 years.
Should I dox him?
I'm currently a heavy equipment operator for 3 years. Not only have I beat off at work multiple times, in both jobs, but the shitting at work as a garbage man, I would crawl into the back of my truck where like the garbage is stored to take a shit and use shop rags to wipe my asshole. So I know I might be a little late to this party, but just a little food for thought that if you see a garbage truck parked somewhere, maybe the garbage man's taking a shit in front of your house.
That's foul.
Love you. Bye.
I bet it's just you, man. I don't think that's happening.
Who do you think trained him to do that?
That's wild. He's jerking off and shitting at work. Good for him, I guess.
Hey, it's Joe from Pennsylvania, calling in before the emergency show, maybe about a half hour. Who knows if this will get pulled? Maybe it'll get pulled late on Wednesday. Who knows? Anywho, want to give a shout out to Carl. Doesn't happen very often, but from the creep off this week and then Saturday's episode, Carl's been real funny lately. He's got a lot of good singers, a lot of good one-liners. Hopefully producer Chris is teaching him well. Specifically, the unskinny bop joke on Saturday had me rolling, got me out of nowhere. So, Carl, keep up the good work. Finally, you're a funny guy. Don't call me back.
Thanks. It only took 10 years, but I appreciate it. Better late than never.
Listen, Carl, you can gain a lot listening to Joe Matarese. Like, I don't think you've told us about any of your parents' vacations.
Mm-hmm.
Since your dad dies, what does your mom watch on TV? Did her TV watching habits change? When Jen drives somewhere, would she rather, make 2 right turns or just wait for the left? Just kidding, women shouldn't drive. When you get new Levi's, you don't even ask us if you should get the 550s, the 505s, the 251s, whatever. You don't ask. You don't ask. You don't share. When Chris makes you get in a GIMP costume, what color leather is it?
Black.
You call this a podcast? Really? All right. See you in Detroit, October 2nd.
Right. See you there, buddy. And I should learn from Joe Matarese. So interesting.
Hey, Carl. Brian here, calling from about 2 miles south of Nathan Flint. I'm not usually one to brag, but check this out. If you step out onto my front porch and look a little northwest, you will see an actual drive-in theater. Not the memory of one, not the remnants of one, an actual drive-in theater. I know. Crazy. Mind blown. Anyway, fuck Joe Matarese and Mushmouth Danny. Don't call me back.
Fair enough. People are liking that Joe Matarese podcast. Now it's completely off the rails. He has no idea what he's doing.
Hey, this is for WATP. I was just wondering, remember Ron mentioning a while back that they're asking if his Venmo would be direct deposited into his bank account, and I think Opie said yes. So just floating it out there, do you think that he doesn't know he needs to check his Venmo app to transfer the money? I don't know. Just a wild thought. Anyway, all right.
I think that's very possible. Yeah. But although he said he gets the notes that people send him. So he must be looking in Venmo to see the notes where people are like, fuck Opie in the butt. Because he laughs about that. He was reading some of them to Opie on the show. So I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on.
Hey, Carl. I just want to thank you and Jenny Jingles for not having any children.
Mm-hmm.
The world's got enough ugly people. We don't need any more.
Yep.
Speaking of that, whatever happened to that Butterface, Vic? You know, the chick with the nice tits and the ugly face?
I think she was blown up in Iran, or at least I was hoping that's what happened to her. How dare you say Jenny Jingles wouldn't have beautiful children with whoever she got to? All right, anyway.
Carl, WATP. Just been a while since I called. I haven't listened in a while because I started a new job, so I've been busy as hell. But I've been catching up on the past couple months' episodes. I missed a lot, but you guys are still doing well. I did not expect it to last this long. I thought it would be gone by the time I got back. But
fair.
Everyone hates on Adam a lot. Like, it's just all I see on YouTube, on Reddit, on everything, Twitter, or X. Everyone is always hating on Adam. I never did, personally. I mean, he's a queer, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But I finally did come to realize he's a good guy because he loves Bob Dylan as much as I do. So he's a queer shield, but a queer that likes Bob Dylan. So I love him. Yeah, that's all I basically called for.
Okay.
Carl, stop calling me to watch your cats. I can't. I'm here in Arizona. John lives a mile away from me. Ask that fat, dumb fuck. Anyway, later, queers.
I'd rather murder my cats than let John watch them. Last one.
All right, so as I see it, there are two possibilities concerning Opie and this call from Joe Rogan. The first is that he's lying, obviously. The second is that this is a kind of Amy Poehler scam where some fucking Russian bot account contacted Opie claiming to be Joe Rogan's booker, and they're going to try to string him along and steal his identity. I wouldn't wish for that to happen, but it would be really funny. I bet getting your identity stolen sucks, but I mean, if Opie is stealing all this money from Ron, I kind of hope it happens to him. Thank you, Bucky. Bye.
That's interesting. Is it possible that he's getting fished, and that's why he thinks that Joe Rogan reached out to him? Probably just lying. Makes a lot more sense. Annie, anything to promote? Anything to plug?
I want to promote Lucy's channel, Once Over with Kaylee, because I imagine soon we're going to be hearing news about your lawsuit, Carl. So go check her out and keep your eyes peeled for that coverage.
Yes. And when that happens, I'll be able to talk about it, which will be very exciting. Yeah, Lucy is at Once Over with Kaylee and everyone else's channel as well. She makes the rounds. If anything coming up you want to promote?
Yeah, I do actually. July 19th in Rochester, New York, I will be hosting a live screening of the movie Street Fighter the movie. It's going to be super fun. I'm going to be there with Hack the Movies. It's in connection with the Rochester Comedy Festival, so you can get tickets at Comedy at the Carlson. And it's going to be super fun. It's going to be like Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. We're going to be having a lot of audience interaction, and I will be dressed up as Cammy. So.
And for people who are not familiar with Cammy, she wears a lot of clothes, or how does that work?
Not a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be definitely checking that out. I will be there for sure. I know Vinny will be there.
You know, now that I think about it, actually, that will probably be the first event after there's a decision on your lawsuit.
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the lawsuit.
I'm just saying, if
Fair
people
enough.
want to come and talk to me about it while I'm dressed like a whore, they could do that.
They can do that any day. As long as you're on the Shuli's
This is
channel.
exactly why
not
I
on this
put my
channel.
tits away today.
Jerk. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
I gotta go. Bye. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Deal with it, homos. Go USA. Bye, everybody.